What's poppin', people? Welcome back yet again to another installment of this play-by-play little show we got going on. Knicks today taking on the Boston Celtics team yet again. I don't know if everyone's playing for Boston. I think this is Boston's last preseason game. Let me double check. I was going to do this before we started, but here we are. Let's double check to see if anything's going on. Beat writers playing? I don't know. Let's see. The beat writers have said anything about who's playing? Let's open up Twitter. Cool. Let's go to the tippity top. Let's refresh. We got anything? Not seeing anything. I assume Tibbs was very what's up, Frank? Welcome. Tibbs was very coy about whether guys were going to play in both games, if they were going to play the first game of the back-to-back, they're going to play the second game of the back-to-back. We don't know. He was very dodgy giving an answer to that. It's the preseason. I don't know what you gain from it, but I don't see anything about starting lineups. Guys are out. Maybe I'll just straight up look up Fred Katz or something. Frederick, what do you got? Knicks starters. Okay, so nobody's playing tonight. maybe that's why people aren't tuning in. Nobody's playing tonight. We got Miles McBride, Quentin Grimes, Dante DiVincenzo, Jericho Sims, and Mitchell Robinson playing tonight. That's it. So the Knicks are sitting Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel Quickley, and Josh Hart. Why are we playing back-to-backs in the preseason for this situation to occur? What are we doing, Tibbs? What are we doing? It's not even Tibbs. It's the league. What are we doing with back-to-backs? We got a game today and a game tomorrow, so nobody's playing today. We'll probably see regular rotations tomorrow. Well, that does mean we get to see a ton of new faces, I guess. Oh man, the NBA season can't start soon enough. Well, that's disappointing. It's not going to be a very eventful game. Maybe we see Quentin Grimes take a leap because he's really the only guy who's gotten it, who we haven't seen get it going in the preseason so far. Jalen Brunson, we know what he can do. Julius Randle, we know what he can do. Very promising preseason so far for R.J. Barrett. Mitchell Robinson has looked great, although he is playing tonight. Hartenstein's looked good. Quickley's looked good. He's had his moments. Let's see. Off the bench, Josh Hart. He's going to do Josh Hart things. DiVincenzo, he's got a chance to show out a little bit tonight because it's not that he's been disappointing. It's that he hasn't gelled that great so far. Knicks Bucks Eastern Conference Finals. I could see it. I could see the Knicks shocking some people. Obviously, I'm going to say that because I'm biased. I get it. I could definitely see the Knicks shocking a ton of people in terms of how do you want to phrase this? Being better than people expect, making it farther than people expect, stuff like that. I don't know. But conference finals is definitely the goal for this team. I'll say that. It's definitely the goal. They definitely got to make it in order to call this season more successful than last year. And they should, because the team is better than it was last year. I mean, you get Josh Hart from the start. You get DiVincenzo in for Obi. As much as I love Obi as a player, he just didn't fit on this team. He just didn't fit on this team at all. So, so-called experts slept on us last season. They did. 100%. I don't, they did sleep on us last year. And I wouldn't say that they're sleeping on us this year. A ton of people, what's up, Susan? A ton of experts have been like, oh, watch out for the Knicks. They're on the up and coming. But then at the same time, they're like, yeah, but like, what are they really gonna do? They're not really contenders. And I, for the most part, agree with that. We're probably not competing for a championship this year. I mean, it's literally only a handful of teams, less than a handful of teams, if we're being honest. Frank, Susan, what's up, everybody? Love to see you guys in here early as always. But yeah, when you're not a championship contending team, anything that anything less than that, and people are like, yeah, but like, whatever. And I do think that when these guys talk about the Knicks, that they just really don't realize how young the Knicks are overall. I mean, even Brunson's 26. RJ's 23, I think. He's actually younger than Quickly and Grimes. They were in the same high school class, I believe, all three of them. No. Quickly is a year older than them. But he stayed in college till his second year. Grimes stayed in college for a couple of seasons. I think 3 years. And RJ's younger than both of them. So it's just crazy that people are like, oh yeah, well this is what RJ is, or this is what Grimes is. This is his ceiling, 3-and-D guy. Like maybe there's more, maybe not. Maybe this is who he is. But the chance of him jumping up and being a good player is there. It's there, and I feel like nobody's really talking about it outside of people who cover the Knicks, right? You've seen jeez Louise, Begley talk about it. You've seen Fred Katz talk about it. You've seen a bunch of people talk about it. Because it's sort of like the barometer, because even if RJ doesn't improve and he is who he is, that's great, right? Even if Quickly doesn't improve and he is who he is, that's great. They're great players for us. And they're serviceable players, and they're players who can be on a championship contending team, even if they're not necessarily the driving force for a championship contending team. But like, even Mitchell Robinson's like 25. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Hartenstein's the same age as Mitch. So like, our big man positions are locked up forever, right? Forever. Assuming both those guys want to remain Knicks and the Knicks want to retain those guys, like, our center position is locked up for the foreseeable future. Not to the end of their contracts, because someone's going to come in and steal Isaiah Hartenstein away. For the most part, he's talking about how he wants to be here. And if you really pay attention to the Knicks, you know about his relationship with Mitchell Robinson and how, like, they're super close. So, you know, the feeling of him wanting to go off somewhere and be like his own starting center. Maybe that happens in the future if he continues to progress and be better, but he's awesome in his role now. So I just seriously doubt seeing that happen. There's the only question mark we really have right now on the team in terms of their future is Quickly. Right? He's yet to sign a contract, but even if he enters restricted free agency next year, it's restricted free agency, and the Knicks would most likely match because you don't lose someone of Quickly's value for nothing, so they would just match. I don't doubt that Quickly's going to have another contract with the Knicks. He's going to sign some sort of contract that will belong to the New York Knickerbockers. My only question is whether or not they're signing it in order to retain his rights so they can put him in a trade later on. But either way, Quickly is a Knick, I think, for the remainder of this year and for at the very least partially of next year. That's my belief. And he's really the only guy on this roster who I'm at the moment concerned about in terms of going out in a big trade or something. But it's 7:30. We're going to get to the game. Tip-off will probably be in another 10 minutes. That's usually how they roll. The true fans are the best experts. The season hasn't even started, and I'm so over the Celtics. True. I wonder if they're playing their guys tonight. The last time we saw them, they were coming off of it was Boston's second preseason game, so they were resting all their guys. It's the first end of a back-to-back for our preseason game, so we're resting a bunch of guys. I wonder if Boston's going to play, if Tatum or Porzingis or Brown or any of those guys are going to play. Probably, but especially if it's their last preseason game, we should check that. I think it is. On the call, they have Zerbiak and Kenny Albert. Kenny Albert's great. I love Kenny Albert. Susan said, definitely wholeheartedly agree with you, Frank. I'm so Celtics down. I've never been Celtics down. It's funny. They took forever to go away last season, like a bad rash that doesn't go away. True. I mean, as long as Tatum's there, they're gonna be that's gonna be who they are. They're always gonna hang around. It's always gonna be annoying. They're always gonna be scrappy. They're always gonna be in games. Very annoying team. Very annoying. Let's see. Boston's 2-1. That's 3 preseason games. So tonight's the 4th preseason game for them. So it is their preseason finale. Season starts next Tuesday. So about a week away. This is the Celtics preseason finale. So I would assume you see their guys and their full real rotation. Interesting. Maybe Missoula pulls them a little bit earlier just because it's the Knicks. Backups to the backups, like it's their back end of the rotation and third string guys. But we'll see. Maybe we won't even do this whole game because we'll see what it's like. We'll probably stick it out because why not? But I'm interested in seeing DiVincenzo, what he's got. Obviously very interested in some Quentin Grimes focal point offense stuff. Like, come on. Let's see what he's been working on all summer, right? With the starters, for the most part, he's still playing the same role he did last year, not getting any more new opportunities, but very interested in seeing Quentin Grimes with the ball in his hands a little bit more tonight with the other guys out. The Knicks have back-to-back games. They play tomorrow. They do, which is why Thibodeau is hitting a bunch of his guys tonight, because I think he said at the start of preseason that typically he likes to run his normal rotation for the preseason finale just to get a feel for it, just for guys to get a feel for the spots they'll be in and the times they'll come in during the opening night game. So it's going to be interesting. Ton of backup dudes tonight. This is the Celtics preseason finale, so I don't know if it's if they follow the sort of same ethos where we'll see most of their regular rotation for a majority of the game. But either way, you know, if you're a Knicks fan, you're gonna be excited tonight to watch Quentin Grimes have the ball in his hands and do some things. Even like Deuce McBride, who's starting tonight at point guard. See if it's year 3 for Deuce. You know, like, can you be a point guard? Can you handle the ball? Are you going to drive to the basket? Are you going to make plays for people? Like, let's see it. We know he's a good defensive player. It's always been the offensive side. Like, can he be a good enough offensive player to garner actual rotation minutes in an actual NBA rotation? Tibbs has used him as sort of the 10th man, right? If a guy goes down, he'll throw Deuce in, depending on the position, obviously. If it's a perimeter player, he'll throw Deuce in. If it's a big man, he'll throw Sims in. Those are both really good 10th men to have at both of those positions. Not great, but good and young and learning and getting better kind of 10th men, which is, I think, sort of really, I was almost going to say the best, but I don't know about that. I think the best is like a veteran 10th man who can come in and just do his thing. You would hope that it was Fournier who's that, but his lack of defense is just rough to rely on. He said, let's get grime time. Yep. Should be. Let's see how it works out tonight. I want to see a more aggressive Quentin Grimes this year. Having a more aggressive Quentin Grimes is going to do wonders for this team. Wonders. About 5 minutes out from tip-off. The duo of Giannis and Lillard is dangerous from Susan. It is ridiculously dangerous. But they really gutted their team in order to achieve that. So maybe depth, maybe you can kill them with 1,000 cuts with depth and just sort of chip away at them. If you can, at the very least, hold Giannis and Dame to regular games and not have them be superstars in the games you're playing against them. That's the best way to combat that, is to just kill them with depth and attack the other positions, right? Are you referring to the new Nick? Who was I talking about? Deuce? No. No. Deuce? Who was I talking about? I don't think so. I was talking about Deuce McBride. It's his 3rd year. Sims, it's his 3rd year. I was talking about Grimes. We all know Grimes. No, I wasn't. Fournier? You mentioned Fournier. Obviously not a new Nick, but Devin, you just said his name. Who was I talking about? Who was I talking about? I love Dame, but he's just standing in our way right now. True. True. I've never been the biggest Dame fan. I like Dame. It's not that like I don't, but his lack of defense and just the fact that his teams were just routinely not very good. I know that's not his fault. He always lifted up his teams at the very least. I think he's a winning player, absolutely. And he always shows up in the playoffs, but never been the biggest fan of his game. Now we'll see now that he's on like an actual championship contending team if he picks his defense up, because the last couple of years in Portland, it's like, well, what am I gonna do? Score 30 a night, take 20 shots, and also play lockdown defense? Like, come on. You know, so maybe he can balance that out a little bit now that he doesn't have to be he's not going to be the focal point offensively. It's gonna be Giannis, and he's gonna be 1B, right? Giannis is 1A, he's gonna be 1B. But you know, the thing that's going to really cause some trouble is that perimeter defense, and can they keep guys out of the paint? But when you have Brook Lopez and Giannis back there, might not even matter. We're going to have to see how it works out in the regular season. It's definitely going to be an adjustment, because Giannis and Brook Lopez could always rely on Drew Holiday. And even before that, before Middleton had to deal with a ton of his injuries, they could rely on Holiday and Middleton to sort of be really not just even serviceable, to be like, at the very least, Drew. Middleton was the very least serviceable, and then a good defender, and then Holiday was at the very least a good defender, and then on certain nights, like, absolutely lock down the perimeter and just cause complete havoc. Oh, I was talking about Dante. Dante, yes, the new Nick. Yes, sorry, Frank, sorry. Yes, the new Nick. Thank you, Susan. Dante, I was talking about Dante. Gotcha. Yes. Dante, yeah, he's starting tonight. He hasn't had great rhythm with his guys, with the guys out there. So want to see a nice big Dante game tonight. That'd be nice. That'd be fun. That'd be good. Right? Let me check the audio real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let me cut this. Game's gonna be starting soon.
Trojan bearskin raw. America's thinnest latex condom.
Hey, at Total Wine & More, you'll love what you find this Halloween.
Me thirsty.
Oh, hey Frankenstein. Did you enjoy that Cabernet?
Oh, good. Want new red.
Well, all the villagers are raving about this red blend.
It's a little
There
loud.
you have it at the lowest
Also,
price in town.
this Spotify ad is crazy. You guys hear that?
Find what you love and love what you find with the
I'll lower that a
lowest
little
prices for Halloween.
Come on,
Only at Total Wine
Spotify.
& More.
I just need you to play some. I gotta get. I gotta get. No, the meta ads. Anyway, the game is here. I gotta get Spotify Premium, I think it's called. I gotta get these ads out here. I didn't realize an ad was playing there. My bad. My bad. Robert, what's up, Robert? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Dame is trash. He's a loser. Had a squad a few times and did nothing. I don't know if he's ever really had a squad outside of his like rookie year, right? He's had some decent teams, but he's always uplifted his teams. He's never been the reason why they weren't good or didn't make a good enough playoff run. So I disagree with that. All right, let's get into the game. Everybody's coming out, getting ready for tip-off. Jericho Sims starting at the power forward spot is interesting, to say the least. The Bucks will be fine without Drew. Holiday is more of our problem with the Celtics. Yeah. Why is Spotify still on? I thought I turned that off. All right, there we go. There we go. I could hear my phone was still on with the audio. Peter, what's up, Peter? Welcome. Looking good. Thank you. The Knicks are also looking good. Let's get to it. The Celtics are playing their guys. Tatum and Brown are out there. Derek White is out there. I haven't seen Porzingis yet, but I'm going to assume he's out there. Drew Holiday's in the starting lineup. And I'm going to get ready with the timer this time. See, I remembered. What's up with the voice? Is my voice off? Is it off? Just put on some Knicks background music? I could. The only thing I'm worried about is a copyright. You know, they'll take the video down, the live down. All right, here we go. Celtics with the ball. Porzingis has it. Pump fake. Mitchell Robinson steps back, and Porzingis nails the three from the corner. Just like that, they're on the board. All right, Deuce walking it down. Tatum's going to pick him up. Looks like they're in a bit of a zone. Nope. Plain man. DiVincenzo has it up top, coming to his right. Hesitates in the air. Tries to feed Mitchell Robinson down low. It's tipped out of bounds from Tatum. Ball going back to the Knicks. Don't call Lillard trash just because the Knicks didn't get him. How's it going, Peter? How's it going? Look at the new wall. Thank you. McBride has it, cutting across the lane, gets into the paint, tries to put it up with the right hand around Drew Holiday. Tatum knocks it away. The Celtics run it down the court, and Derek White knocks down another three. I gotta get this. All right, McBride has it. It's 6-0 early. 11 minutes to go. DiVincenzo has it up top. Derek White guarding him. Over to Grimes. Grimes on the right side of the court, coming to his left. Back to DiVincenzo. Deep three from DiVincenzo over Derek White, and he knocks down the first three of the night for the New York Knickerbockers. You love to see it. That Big Task. What's up, Big Task? Welcome back. Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? Jaylen Brown, another pull-up three. Straight away. Comes up short. DiVincenzo with the rebound, bringing it down over to Grimes. They swing it over to the Deuce in the corner. Hesitates slightly, but puts up the three and knocks it down. And just like that, it's 6-6. Just like that, it's 6-6. Tatum has it on the right side of the court. Quinn Grimes guarding him. In and out dribble over to Porzingis, who pump fakes, stepping back, puts up the three over Mitchell Robinson. Misses it, rims out. Jericho Sims with the rebound. Quick outlet to Deuce, coming to his right. He's on the right side of the court on the right wing. Coming to his left. Derek White now switches off to him. Coming to his left again. Stepping back. Straightaway three for Deuce McBride. Misses it. Tatum with the rebound. He's bringing it down. About 10 minutes to go here in this first quarter. It's tied up at 6. Tatum has it on the left wing. Coming down. Putting Grimes right in the paint. Muscling him. Ooh, put him right in the post and muscled Grimes all the way down into the paint. Put it up with the right hand up and in. Not a great matchup for Grimes there. Deuce McBride has it. Over to Mitchell Robinson up top. Jaylen Brown guarding Mitchell Robinson. Over to Grimes. Grimes coming to his right around the Robinson screen. They swing it over to McBride. Good move from McBride. They kick it out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, deep three from the right wing off the back rim. Long rebound goes out to Jaylen Brown. He's going to bring it down the right side of the court. Jericho Sims is going to pick him up. He's going to hesitate, coming to his left. Now kicks it over to Derek White up top. Over to Tatum on the left side of the court. Quentin Grimes picks his pocket. And the ball goes over to Mitchell Robinson. Jericho Sims has it, and he goes down and throws it down easy. That was awkward. A 5-4 fast break. When do you see that? Tied at 8. About 9 minutes to go here. A little over 9 minutes. Tatum has it up top. Cross-court pass in the corner. Derek White catch and shoot from the corner. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Mitchell Robinson comes up with it. Quick outlet to DiVincenzo, who's coming down. Right side of the court. Coming to his left around the Mitchell Robinson screen. Getting downhill. Tried to throw the lob to Mitchell Robinson. It was awkward. Porzingis tips it away, and the Celtics are on running. Derek White has it. Coming down the middle of the lane. Pump fakes. Good defense from Sims. No foul call. Jaylen Brown has it. Tried to attack Sims off the dribble. Good contest from Sims. But the Knicks aren't doing a good job of attacking the glass without Mitchell Robinson down the court there. And they tip it up and in a couple of times. 10-8. About 8:30 to go here in the first quarter. And they're off and running. It was a great defense from Grimes to force the turnover on Tatum. But for the most part, the offense looks pretty clunky. Of course it would. You have Jericho Sims and Mitchell Robinson out there together. That's an awkward fit. I know Tibbs is working that Jericho Sims at power forward spot heavy. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Big Taz said follow your dreams is canceled. I know. Happy to see you guys here. If it's your first time back, or if you've never been here before and you're here, we're trying something different. I'll make a video about it probably in the week off that we have before the regular season starts. Tomorrow is our last preseason game, and then we don't play again until the next following week on Wednesday when we play our regular season. Is it a home opener or are we away? Season opener. Anyway, regardless, our season opening game against the Boston Celtics next week on Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Tomorrow we have a preseason game. Then the following week we have our first regular season game. Now, before that, I'll kind of set things up, and maybe we'll do a stream. Maybe I'll just make it a video. Maybe I'll stream it and then make it into a video. Take the VOD down and then just edit it up and make it into a video. If you guys are interested in coming around for that. But yeah, I'll go through everything that I hung up and what it means. And over the course of the season, maybe things will change. Maybe I'll take some things down. Maybe I'll put some new things up. Who knows? But the point of this is to, I don't know, have fun, make it a representation of me. And, you know, there's a bunch of stuff that mean a lot to me. And there's a bunch of stuff that I just think were kind of cool. So we'll go through it. I think that'd be fun anyway. And then maybe you guys could have a choice as the season goes on as to what goes and what stays and whatnot. But for now, this is what I got. And I actually kind of like it. I think it came out pretty well. It just kind of evolved as I was going and to what it is. And while it's not perfect, there's some things I wish I did better, some things that I will probably end up changing at some point. I think it's pretty cool. So I appreciate people actually noticing and shouting it out, because a ton of thought and effort went into that. So thank you. I followed my dreams and got lost somewhere, Peter. That jacket is good luck. This one's pretty new. I got this one during the off season at the thrift store. Oh, we're back into the game. But we'll get back to our regular uniform for the regular season. Quinn Grimes, dribble pull up on the left wing, knocks it down right out of the timeout. Here we go. Forgot to start the timer, but I'm getting better at it. 11-10 early. Holiday has it up top, coming to his right around the Porzingis screen. And it's a foul on DiVincenzo, so the ball's going to stay with the Celtics here. And we're paused here at 8:14. I'm getting much better at this clock. Getting much better at this clock management stuff. Robert said Randall plays like 42 minutes, so Sims would only play like 6 minutes. That's not too bad. I don't think Sims is going to play at all in the regular season, apart from injuries, if we're being honest. Jaylen Brown knocks down a three. Grimes has it on the right wing, coming to his left around a couple of screens, gets it over to DiVincenzo on the left wing, pulling it back, tries to feed Sims inside, doesn't have it. Grimes has it, kicks it in the corner. DiVincenzo spots it for three, way off. Mitchell Robinson, of course, right there with the offensive rebound, because who else is going to grab an offensive rebound? That's what Mitchell Robinson does. Tatum bringing it down, walking it up slowly, over to Jaylen Brown, going down, attacking Mitchell Robinson, throws it away. Beautiful defense from the Knickerbockers. Quick outlet to DiVincenzo. He's bringing it down over to Grimes. Grimes pulling it back off the dribble, puts up the three over Preseason and swishes it. Quinn Grimes off to a great start so far. You love to see it, people. You love to see it. Drew Holiday rushing it down over to Porzingis, who hesitates, now puts it up. Loose ball. Quinn Grimes comes up with it. He's going to bring it down left side of the court on the left wing. Hesitates from three. Now he's going to pull it back out. Tries to put the dribble moves on Tatum, but excellent defense from Tatum. Gets it over to Sims. Sims has it. Over to DiVincenzo. Coming to his left. Gets into the paint. Attacks Porzingis. Can't get the layup to go, but causes the mismatch for Robinson, able to muscle his way into the paint for another offensive rebound and putback. Jaylen Brown puts up the walk-up dribble three, and he knocks it down. I'm going to lower my audio just a little bit there. All right, we're at 18-16. That's 2 for the Knicks and 3 for the Celtics. McBride tries to hit it behind the back pass to Sims. Drew Holiday's right there. Why are you trying to get fancy, big dog? Drew Holiday picks it off and goes all the length of the court, lays it up and in. And just like that, it's tied up at 18 again. About halfway through this first quarter, McBride has it up top, kicks it in the corner. DiVincenzo pump fakes, trying to drive baseline on Jaylen Brown. Derek White comes over to help. Loose ball, loose ball, loose ball. DiVincenzo dives on it. And DiVincenzo's foot was out of bounds when he dove on the court to try and get the ball. So it's out of bounds on DiVincenzo. Going back to the Celtics here. Tied at 18, halfway through this first quarter, about 6 minutes to go. Something's gotta hold on me. All right, here we go. 6 minutes to go here. Let's make sure we start that timer again. I'm getting better. I'm managing the heck out of this clock so far early. Drew Holiday dribbling down, pick and pop to Porzingis, straightaway three, and he knocks it down. Porzingis looks great with the Celtics, man. He's been fantastic so far in this preseason. Grimes has it on the right wing. Foul, off ball. Oh, no, timeout from Tom Thibodeau. Timeout. It's 18-21. Timeout from Thibodeau. About 5:45 remaining here in this first quarter. 18-21. It's nice that the Knicks are still in this game, despite not playing any of their guys, right? Celtics are playing all of their guys, but the Knickerbockers playing their third-string guys. So back what I was saying about our plans for the regular season. Oh, actually, Robert, let's dive deep into your comment where you said Randall plays like 42 minutes of Sims would only play about 6. That's not too bad. And it's not too bad. Randall does not play 42 minutes, though. He plays closer to like 34, right? So even still, that's 14 minutes of Sims. And if you remember, Obi Toppin averages around 14 to 15 minutes for the Knicks. Those minutes usually went to Obi Toppin. But we're not going to be playing Sims. He's not going to be a part of the regular rotation for the Knicks this season. He's going to be the break glass in case of emergency 10th man in the rotation, probably ahead of Sims. But again, it'll most likely be what it was last year, where if a guard goes out or a perimeter player goes out, Deuce McBride will step in some capacity to fill in the void. And then similarly, if a big goes out, Randall, Robinson, or Hartenstein, Sims will step in the big man role. And we'll figure it out from there. But our rotation is set already. We know who our 9 guys it's going to be. It's going to be Brunson, Grimes, RJ, Randall, and Robinson starting. And then off the bench, we'll have 4 guys. It'll be Quickly as our 6th man, Josh Hart as our pseudo 6th man. We have 2 6th man essentially. So Quickly, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, who we just signed this offseason, and Isaiah Hartenstein. And that's it. That's our 9-man rotation right there. We did it. We solved it. Josh Hart will most likely, in concert with RJ Barrett, be playing the backup 4 minutes. And it's going to be great. We're going to go small. We're going to try it out. We're going to be fast. We're going to be plucky defensively. We're going to jump passing lanes, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be fun and interesting. And it's going to be a different play style. And honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it a ton because it's different. It's something that we've been asking Tibbs to do. Go small, try Randall and Obi in the front court. Now, he never did that because neither one of those guys are rim protectors, and we know he likes his rim protectors. But one thing he can do is put a small forward, like a perimeter forward player, at the 4 position. And I think that would work better. And I think having Hartenstein or Mitchell Robinson in there with Josh Hart and RJ playing the 4 spot is significantly better considering that he still has his rim protector out there. Now we're back into the game. Let's get back to it. Deuce McBride has it up top. Drew Holiday guarding him. Coming to his left around the sim screen. Weaning off Holiday. Holiday sticking with him. Steps back. Now puts up the mid-range jumper and swishes it. There we go, Deuce. Way to be aggressive. Way to take on that challenge of going right at one of the best perimeter defenders in the game in Drew Holiday. Holiday has it up top. DiVincenzo guarding him. Coming to his left. Tries to put the pull-up. Great defense from DiVincenzo. Grimes picks it up. The bad pass over. Back to DiVincenzo, who lays it up. Oh, can't get it to go. Oh, DiVincenzo missed the bunny. Grimes tried to tip it up and in, but Horford hustled down. Anyway, the loose ball ends up out of bounds on the Knicks. And I forgot to start the timer. God dang it. 20-21, about 5 minutes to go here in the first. Our timer will sync up in a second. Holiday gets it over to Hauser, who drives it in. Sims swats it away, right outside the Porzingis, who pump fakes, doesn't put the shot up. Over to Holiday, coming to his left around the Porzingis screen, gets into the paint, a little fade away over Mitchell Robinson, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo shoves Porzingis right out of the paint, trying to get position for a rebound. We got about 5 minutes to go, so I'll let the timer tick down a little bit more before we get back into this action. 4:53 actually remaining, so I'm just going to let the timer run. They throw it inside to Horford in the post. He's got Sims guarding him. He's facing up now. Doesn't have any cutters, so he's going to go one-on-one. Puts up the face-up jump shot over Sims and knocks it down. Old man Horford getting buckets off the bench. 23-20. Deuce McBride has it up top. Coming to his left around the Sims screen, puts up the three over Holiday, rims in and out, can't get it to go. Porzingis with a rebound, he's bringing it down, gets it over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown bringing it to the left side of the court. Grimes guarding him, coming to his right around the Porzingis screen, gets it over to Hauser. McBride chases him off the screen. Hauser tries to put it on the deck, gets it over to Horford, who puts up the three over Sims and knocks down the three right over the outstretched hands of Jericho Sims. It's 20-26, just like that, we're down 6. 13-2 run, and over the last 3 minutes for the Boston Celtics. 4 minutes to go here. McBride has it up top. Hauser jumps out to try and guard him. McBride coming down, gets it over to DiVincenzo, puts up the three after spotting up on the right wing, knocks it down. Beautiful shot from Dante. Dante, a lot more involved. I'm sorry, I'm not impressed with Dante. Let's wait for the regular season. Let's wait until he gets acclimated with the team. He's done some nice things so far, Susan. I think you're gonna like him. Let's wait a couple of games to the regular season. He's finding his way with this team. Celtics scored, by the way. And DiVincenzo tried to feed Sims off the pick and roll, right through his hands. Can't get it to go. Turnover on the Knicks. Ball's going back to the Celtics. 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. Daquan Jeffries checks in. Hartenstein checks in. DiVincenzo to the bench. Right now we have Deuce McBride, Daquan Jeffries, Isaiah Hartenstein, Jericho Sims, and Quinn Grimes. Tatum has it up top, coming to his left. Pick and pop pass to Porzingis, who knocks down the foul line extended pull-up jump shot. McBride has it up top, coming to his left. Drew Holiday still guarding him. Over to Grimes, spots up, deep three for Quinn Grimes. Misses it off the front rim. Jericho Sims chases down the rebound. Quick pass to Grimes, who's driving it down. They work it around back to Grimes. Can't get it to go. And a loose ball foul on the Celtics as Jericho Sims was attacking the offensive glass yet again. 30-23. Let's see if the Knicks can get it closer to a tie game before the quarter ends. Payne Pritchard's checking in now for the first time in the game. McBride has it right on the left side of the court. Driving it across the baseline. Attacks Tatum in the paint. Knocks it down. Over Tatum and Pritchard, who was coming from behind the contest. Good move from McBride. Tatum has it on the left wing. Jericho Sims guarding him. Puts up the three over Jericho Sims and swishes it. Mismatch right there. McBride has it on the left wing. Couple of Knicks collide with each other. McBride's going to bring it back out and reset. Tatum switches onto him. McBride over to Grimes. Grimes catch and shoot from the left wing. Comes up short. Tatum, big rebound. Throws it up ahead to Pritchard. Pritchard coming down. Crosses over to his left. Leaves it off for Horford. Horford with a little push shot. Can't get it to go. McBride snatches the rebound over Pritchard. McBride bringing it down now. Quick hit ahead past the Grimes. Grimes puts it on the floor. Ooh, beautiful kick out to Daquan Jeffries. They run him off the line. He goes to a floater over Derek White and knocks it down. Good move from Daquan Jeffries. I like Daquan Jeffries. 27-33. Knicks still down 2. Derek White going to slow down a little bit on the left wing. Never mind, he's going to put up a three off a couple of screens. Can't get it to go. Sims skies for a rebound. Quick outlet pass to McBride. McBride going to bring it down left side of the court. Pritchard going to pick him up. Behind the back move coming to his left. Behind the Sims screen. Tries to put it up contested with the left hand. Gets the foul call on Pritchard. And that'll stop the clock for a second. So Deuce McBride can go to the line for 2. Susan said, need to play the draft pick. Forgot his name. Saw him in the summer league. He's good. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about, Susan, because the Knicks didn't have a draft pick this summer, and they didn't have a draft pick last summer. Actually, they did last summer with Trevor Keels, but he's no longer on the team. They traded him to Minnesota. This year, they didn't pick up anybody in the first round or the second round, but they did sign, I believe who you're talking about is the kid Jalen Martin, who they signed after the draft as a free agent who didn't get drafted. And he did look good, but he definitely didn't look ready for NBA minutes. Might not even be ready for G League minutes. He's ridiculously young. I believe he just turned 19. So you'll see him a ton in the G League if you keep up with that. They leave Tatum wide open on the right wing. He can't get it to go. Fournier comes flying in for the rebound. He just checked in for Grimes, I believe. So we have Fournier, Sims, McBride, Harnstein, and Daquan Jeffries. Harnstein tries to hit Sims going back door. Horford picks it off, feeds Hauser, and he can't convert the layup, but he is fouled by Deuce McBride, so he's going to the line for 2. And I let my timer run for way too long. It's 33-29. McBride knocked down both free throws. I was talking to Susan too long. First quarter went fast. It did. It did. I'm hoping this game goes fast with none of our guys playing. Robert, what's up, Robert? I apologize, I exaggerated Randall's minutes. You don't got to apologize. I know what you mean. Randall plays a ton, so his backup isn't going to play much. I know what you mean. I got you. But it feels like he's always in the game. It does. It does. Tibbs definitely leans heavy on Randall. I think despite what you said, which I agree with, by the way, that Sims will get some type of minutes, the big Ragu will have everyone impressed. Give him a chance. He's a smart and great defender, and we need that. I 100% agree with you, Robert. Sims will have some sort of role. You're right. He's going to see minutes at some point. Pritchard knocks down a 3 in transition. After Hauser knocked down both free throws. So that puts them at 38-29. It's an 8-point game. We're under a minute to go here. McBride, I'll get back to you in a second, Robert. They feed it up top to Fournier with Tatum guarding him. Goes behind the back, coming to his left. Tries to go to a floater, and a foul is called on somebody. Horford, Tatum, they're both upset and arguing. But what NBA player doesn't argue? But I think Fournier is going to go to the line. So back to what Robert was saying about Randall. I 100% understand what you're saying. I agree with you 100%. I'm with you. We're on the same wavelength. 100%. Sims he's going to have a role at some point because Mitchell Robinson is going to play 82. Ihart played 82 last year. It's tough to imagine he does it again, although it's possible. And Randall will most likely miss some time. He doesn't play all 82 either. He gets nicked up here and there. So Sims will play. He'll have his opportunity to play. But he's more of a 10th man, and we know Tibbs loves his 9-man rotation. Fournier hit the first, missed the second. They get it over to Harnstein. Back to Daquan Jeffries, who spots up on the left wing off the handoff from Harnstein. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Derek White picks it up. He's bringing it down. All right, here we go. With 30 seconds to go. Let me turn the timer back on. Tatum puts up the walk-up dribble 3 and knocks it down right between the eyes of Jericho Sims. 20 seconds to go. Should be the Knicks' final offensive possession here. Deuce McBride has it up top. They blitz him. Gets it over to Fournier in the right wing. Fournier has it with Hauser guarding him, going one-on-one. Tatum comes over to double. Fournier driving to his right, goes under the basket, feeds it over to Sims. Sims with a little push shot, can't get it to go. Fights for the loose ball, but it's out of bounds on Sims. Come on, Sims, you got to knock down that push shot. That's your shot, my boy. That's your shot. So there's 4 seconds left here. Pritchard has it, coming to his left, step back, left wing 3 for Pritchard. Can't get it to go. Sims clears with a rebound, and that's the end of the first quarter. 32-41. Boston Celtics with an 11-point lead. They are playing their regular rotation guys, and we aren't. But I'd like to see this Knicks team stay competitive. We'll see what happens when we get Grimes and DiVincenzo and Mitch out there, who are regulars, if they end up playing the rest of this game. Anyway, the next part of Robert's chat was the Big Ragu will have everyone impressed. He's talking about Dante DiVincenzo, who's also known as the Big Ragu. Give him a chance. He's smart, great defender, and we need that. 100%, 100%. I mean, he fits this team way better than Obi Toppin ever did, right? Especially after the Jalen Brunson acquisition, and it became very clear what kind of team this was going to be. He just fits this team way better. We needed more defense, especially on the perimeter, with the step back defensively that RJ took. The height differential that Grimes has, who's our best perimeter defender, but at the same time, he's only like 6'5", right? So he's not tall enough to guard the Tatums of the world, the Kawhis and PGs of the world, even the Jaylen Browns. Even though he can match up with them pretty well because he's a great perimeter defender, the height differential it's tough to overcome. You can't teach height. So there's that. So he's gonna fit in perfectly. We just got to give him time to gel with the guys, right? Like he's everyone else has been here and he just got here, so it's everyone else has that connection, that chemistry, that feel for playing with each other, and he's got to kind of like navigate that and slide in and find where he fits best, you know? Robert said after that push shot, I take it all back. Yeah, it didn't look great. It didn't look great. It's funny because when he was at Texas and when we drafted him, Tibbs was like, yeah, you know, he's got like a nice soft touch around the rim. He's got like a nice little push shot that he utilized in college a lot, and we just got to find ways for him to utilize it here in the NBA. And I think he's made 0 since entering the NBA. I can't remember a single push shot that he has made throughout his career so far with the Knicks. So I love Sims, but he was an older rookie, played all 4 years at Texas, and honestly, we haven't seen him improve at all. Like he's just been same old Sims, which is fine. You know, good player, good third string big man. But all right, let's get back into this game. We have Arcidiacono, Isaiah Roby, Evan Fournier, Daquan Jeffries, and Isaiah Hartenstein out there. Let's start the timer back up. I forgot to reset it. Gosh, dang it. Boom. Let's do it one more time. Boom. Fournier, little fader in the paint, can't get it to go. Now let's start the timer. We're about 20 seconds off, but we'll catch up at some point. Pritchard has it up top. Over to Derek White, wide open on the left wing. Miscommunication from the Knicks, and Derek White knocks down the 3. I think it's going to get ugly. Arcidiacono has it. Over to Hartenstein up top. Hartenstein picks his dribble up. Doesn't have anything. Gets it over to Jeffries on the left wing, coming to his left. Snakes the pick and roll, kicks it over to Roby. Roby spots up on the left wing, and Roby knocks down a 3. Isaiah Roby was the guy everyone thought that he was going to come in and maybe try and compete for that backup 4 spot. I never saw it, but he is a nice young player who played in OKC, played in San Antonio, so played for pretty good organizations and good coaches. Tatum steps back, straight away 3 over Hartenstein. He looks primed for the regular season. He looks ready to go. Knocks down another step back 3 for Tatum. Hartenstein gets it from Fournier on the pick and roll. Can't finish at the basket from Hartenstein. Horford with the rebound. He's pushing it. Kicks it over to Derek White. Derek White pump fakes, gets into the paint. Blocking foul on Arcidiacono. Derek White and 1. And we're at 10:38 remaining in the game. That's another 2-pointer for Boston. This is about to get ugly really quickly. It's a 16-point lead with Derek White going to the line for the opportunity of 1 more shot. It's about to get pretty ugly. Isaiah Roby looks like the kid from Kid and Play. Yeah, he looked kind of crazy out there. And it's funny, the other day, when I was calling the game, I kept mixing up Sims and Jericho, because normally I just look for the hair when Jericho's out there, and I know where he is on the court. But because because Roby now also has the big puffy hair, I was getting confused. I was getting mixed. But now Roby has the white undershirt on, white short sleeve undershirt, so Arcidiacono has it, pump fakes, gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein finishes in the paint with the right hand. Let's keep it close. Let's keep it respectable, fellas. Tatum has it in the post. Taking Fournier down. Fournier gets physical with him. Foul call on Fournier. About 10 minutes to go here in this second quarter. It's 50-35, 15-point lead for Tatum. They get it into Horford. Roby guarding Horford. Roby getting up into him. Horford trying to back him down. Gets it over to Pritchard. Opposite corner. Puts up the 3. Bounces off the rim. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein, quick outlet pass to Arcidiacono. He's going to slow it down a little bit. Gets it over to Daquan Jeffries. He steps into a 3 on the right wing. Rims in and out. Can't get it to go. Tatum with the rebound. Tatum coming off the pick and roll, goes, switches, snakes it, switches to the right hand, gets it to go over Hartenstein. Tatum looks ready for the regular season. He looks ready to go. Fournier has it, coming to his right around the Hartenstein screen, getting downhill, goes to the floater, comes up well short, loose ball, goes over to Quan Jeffries, hands it back off to Hartenstein, sets his feet, puts up the left-handed flip shot, gets to go. 37-52. I forgot to count that last three. Horford puts up a three from the right wing, can't get it to go, long rebound. Little collision. Horford comes up with it, kicks it over to Tatum in the left corner, sets his feet, has all the time in the world, and of course he knocks it down. It's getting a little embarrassing, I'm not going to lie. Come on, Knickerbockers, we're running into each other here. Tatum's 6 for 7, 4 for 5 from 3 for 16 points. He's cooking. He's ready to go, and it's a timeout for the Knickerbockers. 37-55. It's not looking promising. Susan said that strictly 9-man rotation is the reason why Tibbs is not going to be our coach next season. I disagree. I mean, when they went to the 9-man rotation last year, they jumped right out. What was it, 37-22, something like that? After Tibbs committed to a 9-man rotation, I disagree heavy on that. I love the 9-man rotation. I hate 10-man rotations because it allows for opportunities where individuals are playing with each other that like don't typically play with each other. I love 9-man rotations. I think in the playoffs you should strip it down to an 8-man rotation, but I get why you go with 9. I love the 9-man rotation personally. The big Ragu needs to show something for me to polish his seat. Well, let's save it for Quickly for now, right? Right? We need you to keep polishing Quickly seat. Right? We need a big Quickly year. Quickly got to get that 6th man of the year. He was robbed last season. He was robbed because he was dancing all over TD Garden. And a lot of the old folks voting didn't like that. So they found some sort of reason to disqualify Quickly from 6th man of the year voting. By coming up with some bogus nonsense about how he started too many games, which has never literally ever been a talking point in 6th man of the year voting. Ever. There are people who played more time as a starter and still won 6th man of the year than Quickly did. Literally made no sense. They just were coming up for excuses to not vote for Quickly. But in terms of DiVincenzo, yeah, give him time. I'm saying just give him time. Right? I understand if you're in want to wait and see mode. I understand that. But just give him time. Give him time. Right? He's got to get acclimated. Right now, he's the 9th man in the rotation anyway. Right? So he'll be solid. He's gonna help us. He's gonna have big games for us. Just getting warmed up. It's preseason. I know. I was so nervous about doing all this because I was like, how is it going to sound? How is it going to look? How is the vibe going to change? But, you know, the other day I was watching the live stream back on YouTube just to sort of see if there were things I needed to fix, and there were. But in doing that, I was on my channel and I saw live streams that we did from last year. And I like clicked on one to watch it back, and I was like, oh man, like I just think this is so much better. For me, it is. As for you guys, you gotta let me know what you like and what you don't like and what you want to see improve. Like, is the audio okay? Is the video okay? You know, whatnot. Things are gonna be improved as the season goes on, but you just gotta let me know. You know, so I love what we've done here and what we've built so far. I want to keep building on it. It's going to be great. Jaylen Brown misses the pull-up jumper out of the timeout. Here we go. Knicks with the ball. Arcidiacono is bringing it down. Gets it over to Quan Jeffries. Swing it over to Roby. Left wing. One dribble to his left. Pull up 3. And he knocks down another one. There we go, Roby. Show your stuff, big dog. Show your stuff. Derek White has it over to Tatum up top. Fournier guarding Tatum. That's a bad matchup. Tatum has it. Over to Cornette. Cornette back to Tatum. Coming to his right. Off the screen, stepping back, long pull-up 2 for Tatum, misses it. Roby fighting for the rebound. Horford tips it out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Knicks. 40-15. It's only a 15-point game, right? The Knicks got to keep it hovering around 10, fight back a little bit here. It's a preseason game, so we're not worried about the wins and losses. We just want to see how the guys compete. But keep it close. Keep it close. Arcidiacono has it. Drew Holiday checks back in. He's guarding him. Over to Jeffries. Brown on him. Coming to his right over to Fournier. Tatum's guarding Fournier. Fournier has it. Coming to his right. Picks his dribble up. Doesn't have anybody. Now gets it into Roby. Roby pump fakes. He's got Jaylen Brown guarding him. Kicks it out to Hartenstein. Leaves it off for Fournier. Pump fakes. Stepping back to his right. Pump fakes again. Now kicks it over to Arcidiacono straight away. Wide open. Breaks it. And Jaylen Brown with the rebound. He's bringing it down right side of the court. Arcidiacono, the lone man, back to guard him. Roby comes up to double him. Almost threw it away. Derek White able to save it. Back to Drew Holiday up top. Hartenstein guarding him. Hartenstein commits intentionally a foul. There was a large mismatch there. 7:30 to go here in the second quarter, and our timers have synced up. Nice. The funniest is hearing Shaq and Charles talk about Derek White's forehead. Yeah, last year was crazy. They are definitely the reason why he shaved his head this season. Porzingis wide open again, straight away three off the Brown screen on the opposite side of the court, and he knocks it down. Fournier has it on the left side of the court, coming to his right. Derek White guarding him. Leaves it off for Hartenstein. Takes the contact, tries to finish, can't get it to go. Derek White picks up the rebound. Roby tried to fight for it. It was a nice fight. They get it inside to Brown. Brown almost loses it. He's able to save it. Throws it up over to Derek White. Straight away three. Wide open. Can't get it to go. Roby skies for a rebound. 40 to 58. Excuse me. Knicks down 18 so far. Fournier coming down. Kicks it over to Hartenstein. Sets his feet. Fires straight away three. And he swishes it. There we go, Hartenstein. Show us the range, big dog. Show us the range. Holiday has it. Left wing. Roby switches onto him. DeQuan Jeffries now guarding Tatum in the post. Spins towards the baseline. Fade away over Jeffries. And a foul on Jeffries. So Tatum going to the line for two. 6:30 remaining here in the second quarter. Let's drink some water here. My throat's starting to kill me. Still at 15. The big Ragu checks back in. Dante DiVincenzo checks in for DeQuan Jeffries here. Hartenstein going back to the basics with the three. Yeah, I was interested in seeing him shoot a couple of more threes last year, but he completely abandoned it after he got off to a really slow start. But I'd like to see him get back to that a little bit, especially if it's going down. Arcidiacono tries to take Payne Pritchard all the way, coast to coast. Can't get it to go. It was a bad take. Throw it up to Fournier, to Tatum with Fournier guarding him. Tatum backing him down, tries to leave it off for Holiday. Foul call somewhere. It's the fifth foul, so puts the Celtics in the bonus. 6:15 to go. I'll let the timer run a little bit. I forgot to start it. But Tatum going to the line for two. 60-43. Forgot to give them a 2 from the last bucket. There we go. 17-point lead with Tatum at the line for 2. Could extend the lead a little bit more. Hits the first one. Mitchell Robinson and Deuce McBride check back in. Arcidiacono sits down after a largely ineffective stint. Tatum goes 2 for 2 at the line. Susan said big task was talking about his chokes, not your preseason performance. You're good. Oh, okay. I mean, I need your criticisms anyway, regardless. Deuce McBride misses the baseline step back jumper. Quick outlet to Brown. He's bringing it down. Gotta start the timer again. Brown pump fakes, now puts it up. Roby fouls him inexplicably, but okay. So Brown going to the line for 3 free throws now. This is getting real ugly, folks. If there's ever something during the stream that either doesn't look good or doesn't sound good or something just seems off, you gotta let me know so I can improve it, you know? Jaylen Brown knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. Puts them up 20. Oh no, he's got 2 more coming because it was a 3. Jeez Louise. Knocks down another one. I let the timer run too far. I thought it was 4:47. It's actually 5:47. About 30 seconds off. Our timers will sync up again after 30 seconds. He's got one more coming. He can put him up 22 here. Hit the first two and misses the third. Mitchell Robinson snatches the rebound. McBride has it in the backcourt. They're bringing heavy pressure. Roby gets it over to Robinson, swings it over to Fournier. Fournier pump fakes. One dribble to the left. Now puts it up. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Fight for it. Holiday comes up with it. He's bringing it down. Has it up top. Kicks it over to Pritchard. Wide open on the right wing for some reason. And he knocks down yet another three. This is getting rough, folks. This is getting rough. It's now 24 points. Mitchell Robinson has it up top. Gets it over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo has it. Coming to his right. One dribble to his right. Puts up the three. Misses it. Brown with the rebound. He's bringing it down. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. More than halfway down. Brown has it. Coming to his right around the Porzingis screens. Leaves it off for Porzingis. Tries to dribble it. Loses it. But lands right back into the hands of the Celtics. Hauser gets a wide open corner three. And he knocks it down. 43-70 now. 27-point game. And they're doubling Deuce in the backcourt. Gets it over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Gets it over to Roby. Roby coming inside. Leaves it off for Mitchell Robinson. Easy dunk. Nice play from Roby. Nice feed. And Pritchard has it up top. Deuce McBride guarding him. Gets it over to Brown on the right wing with DiVincenzo getting right up into his grill, coming to his right. A foul call. Offensive foul call on Brown. Over there to travel. Either way, it's going to come down as a turnover for the Celtics. Ball going back to the Knicks. 25-point deficit for New York here. Can they make things interesting? Grimes is checking back in. We'd love to see Grimes do some things. McBride has it, coming to his right, getting downhill, over around Brown, gets into the paint, tries to finish with the left hand, can't get it to go, but Mitchell Robinson right there for the offensive rebound and put back because that's what he does. As always. Start the timer too. Brown has it on the right wing. Jericho Sims guarding him, gets it over to Pritchard. Pritchard deep three over Grimes, way off, air ball, but lands into the hands of Hauser. Back out to Porzingis, back up top to Brown. Brown has it. Jericho Sims guarding him. Brown trying to go one-on-one against Sims. Stepping back, puts up the three over Sims. Way off. Shot clock violation. I don't know what he was thinking there. But anyway, shot clock violation. Wasn't even close. 3:30 to go here in the second. 23-point game. Can the Knicks strip it down to like 15 before halftime? That'd be nice, right? Let's keep it close. Let's keep it interesting. Let's keep it fun. Let's keep it loose. McBride has it up top, coming to his left, now coming to his right around the Mitchell Robinson screen. Throws the lob to Mitchell Robinson, but Porzingis right there to break it up. DiVincenzo tries to come up with a steal on the loose ball from the Celtics, but it's a foul on DiVincenzo. There's 3 fouls on DiVincenzo there. And the Celtics are in the bonus, so they're going to the line for 2. Only about 10 seconds ran off the shot clock there. I mean the game clock. Quan Jeffries getting ready to check back in. I assume for DiVincenzo. Hauser knocks down the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. McBride has it, bringing it down. Boston still running a full court press. Gets it over to Sims. Sims has it. Gets it over to McBride. Now swing it over to Grimes. Grimes attacking off the dribble. And a blocking foul on Hauser. That's up the timer. 72-47. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And a technical foul. Celtics doing a lot of complaining. Jaylen Brown picks up the technical foul. He tried to flop earlier, tried to pick up a foul on Sims. And Dante DiVincenzo stepped up to the free throw line and knocked it down. I got to sit down for this game. This game is not very entertaining at all. From the Knicks perspective, I'm sure Celtics fans are enjoying this, seeing their team be able to be this loose. McBride feeds Jericho, then feeds Mitchell Robinson, and he lays it up and in. 2 points for Big Mitch. 50-72. I missed one basket from the Knicks. How did that happen? Drew Holiday drives it down, swing it around, gets Pritchard in the corner, and Pritchard knocks down the three out of the corner. The Celtics are 3-point shooting the Knicks to death. Get over to Sims, now over to Deuce. Deuce has it up top. Hauser guarding him. Coming to his right, driving it down, kicks it over to DiVincenzo, spots up and puts up the three. DiVincenzo knocks down the three. 2:30 to go here in the second. It's 53-75. Boston's up 22 here. They are in the bonus. Holiday has it up top. Deuce McBride guarding him. Coming to his right. Spinning in the paint. Kicks it out to Brown. DiVincenzo flies by. Tries to drive it down. Deuce McBride picks his pocket. Saves it over to Jericho Sims. Beautiful defensive possession from Deuce McBride there. Gets it out to Quentin Grimes, who's dribbling it down. Little sidestep dribble. Knocks down the sidestep three. Things you love to see. Quentin Grimes heating up a little bit. Leads down to 19. At least it's under 20 here. Let's keep it respectable, folks. Come on. Get some buckets here. This is really looking ugly. But the starters for the Knicks aren't playing. True, 100%. I don't know about you guys. I kind of expected this game to not look good. Tim's is saving up for next week. Celtics fans, I can't see that because this gosh dang thing. Celtics fans, don't get too hyped. I mean, it's always just nice to see your team play well. So if I was a Celtics fan, I'd be like, this is fun, right? Seeing our team just come up and down, knock down shots. And Tibbs did talk about how he wasn't going to play his guys in both games of these back-to-backs. But it makes sense for him to save everybody and just play the guys for the preseason finale, and sort of how the Celtics are doing it now, right? You play your guys, your regular rotations. This is what it's going to be like, guys. Here's our 9-man rotation. We're going to run it for a majority, if not all, the entirety of the game. So excuse me. Getting late, and this game is not keeping me up. This game is real boring, for being honest. But we do every game. That's just what we do. We do every game. Even these rough to watch ones. I know it's rough to watch because literally nobody's coming to the stream. Nobody's stopped by to check out this game. It's hilarious to me. It's cool. I get it. It's a preseason game where the Knicks aren't playing any of their guys. And it's a blowout, so why would anybody watch this game? I don't know. Why are we watching this game? Because this is what we do. Knicks fans tune in to watch Knicks games. This is what we do. What's on the shelf above the basketballs? Are those sneakers? These are like, what's it called? Like slippers. They're like slippers, right? They're very fluffy. They're like house slippers that my uncle got me. They're pretty dirty. I stopped wearing them because I didn't want them to get damaged any more than they are. I wanted them to last long. I got dog hair all over them for my dog. But yeah, I stopped wearing them, and I was like, they're good to put on the shelf because it's Knicks stuff. Tatum gets an and one, by the way. We're back. But yeah, that's what those are. Didn't want to wear them anymore because I didn't want them to break. They're not the greatest of quality, so that's why I decided to throw them on the shelf. We'll go through everything, but I appreciate you asking. Ask whatever you want. Tatum knocks down the free throw. McBride's gonna bring it down. Boston's still running full court press. Gets it over to DiVincenzo, cross-court pass. Porzingis and Sims collide. Out of bounds, going back to the Knicks. And that's Victor Marquez. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is why Knicks need big name players. They talk about it, but goes nowhere. I mean, are you saying that the Knicks are losing this preseason game where they played 2 starters because they don't get big name guys? I don't know what you mean by that, Victor. It's a preseason game where the Celtics are playing their regular rotation and the Knicks are playing their third string players. And it's a 22-point game. You know, it is what it is. Everyone so far this season has been out shooting the Knicks in 3-pointers. Not good. Yeah, I mean, the Knicks have yet to play their regular rotation too. They've shuffled in guys here and there to give them opportunities. There's literally nothing I think you can pull from the preseason in terms of team success and game flow and stuff like that. The things you look for are like small player idiosyncrasies, like RJ Barrett getting to the line more. Is that real? Is that a preseason thing? Like, what's that? RJ being a little bit more locked in defensively. That's nice to see. You hope that that carries out. Same with Randall, a little bit more locked in defensively. You hope that they watch some film and realize that they were the weak links defensively, and that you know, that they come out with a newly reinvigorated and inspired defensive effort. But the Knicks, under Tibbs and throughout the regime, haven't been that great at 3-point percentage. They get a ton up and they make a lot, but their percentage hasn't always been great, except for that one COVID year. But that was more of an outlier than what we've seen generally. All right, here we go. McBride comes up with a steal. He's bringing it down to 3-on-2, gets it over to Grimes. Grimes attacking, gets fouled by Drew Holiday. Grimes going to the line for 2. Good attack from Quentin Grimes. 1:18 remaining here in the first quarter. Let's run our timer down to sync it up properly. There we go. Quentin Grimes knocks down his first free throw. Can lower this down to a regular 20-point lead. And he doesn't do it. I jinxed him. Never mind. It's still 21. Drew Holiday brings it down. Let's get a defensive stop in a basket here, and we could get it under 20. Holiday has it up top. DiVincenzo picks his pocket. Oh, he's done that a couple of times this preseason. I think we're going to like DiVincenzo defensively. Picked Drew Holiday's pocket there. Ball goes out of bounds, going back to the Knicks here. McBride has it. Coming to his right. We're under a minute to go here. Grimes has it on the left wing now. Drew Holiday guarding him, coming to his right. Pulling it back. Pump fakes. Gets the handoff back from Mitchell Robinson. Now puts up the one dribble pull-up. Can't get it. Mitchell Robinson, offensive rebound. Tries to go up. Porzingis blocks Mitchell Robinson on the dunk attempt. Quick outlet pass to Brown. Brown coming down. Can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson hustles back and grabs the defense. Great defense from Jericho Sims and Dante DiVincenzo, who forced the Brown miss. Cross-court pass to Deuce and dribbles down and knocks down the 3. Great pass from DiVincenzo. You love to see it. About 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 60-78. McBride putting pressure on Derek White on the perimeter. 18 seconds to go here. Derek White attacking now, gets to the paint, tries to feed Drew Holiday, cutting back door, can't get it. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Mitchell Robinson came up with the steal, but DiVincenzo bringing it down. He's going to pull it back out. Drew Holiday guarding him. DiVincenzo settles for a deep 3, rims in and out, can't get it to go. Porzingis with the rebound, and that'll end the first half, people. 60-78. It's actually not as bad as we may have thought. Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? What's up? I like those Knicks slippers. Yeah, I like them a lot too. I wore them a couple of times, but I realized that it wasn't like the greatest material on the bottom, the very bottom, and that they would start ripping over time because I've had similar types of slippers, not Knicks slippers, but similar type of slippers like that. So I was just like, let's not do that. Because I'd like for them to last, because I think they look cool. And my uncle got them for me for Christmas one year. I think it was last year, maybe it was 2 years ago. And I like them. I think they look cool. So I threw them on the shelf. I knew that at some point I wanted to do something like this. So I was like, I'll save them and put them on display somehow, somewhere. So that's what those are. So that's halftime. And if we're being honest, let's reset the timer before we forget again. Let's be honest, not the most interesting game, right? We're going to be going into the third quarter pretty soon. But we're getting to see some Queen Grimes, some Deuce. Deuce looks good. Deuce looks good. We want to look at the box score? Let's look at the box score. Let's look at the box score. The box score. Let's look at the box score. Actually, I'll just look at it on my phone. I don't want to do a bunch of work to get that up. I should do that at some point. But let's just look at the box score. I'll check it out here on my phone. Let you guys know what I see. Let me take this out of my ear. I don't need to be listening to you guys right now. It's a preseason game. We're not interested in your halftime report right now. It's not important. We can go around the league too. That's what we did last year. We went around the league. Getting back into the swing of things. So right now, Jericho Sims, 1 for 2. 2 points, 4 boards. Mitchell Robinson, 10 points, 7 boards at halftime. That's nice to see. McBride, 12 points. He's 4 for 9 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3. You love to see that with 3 assists. A couple of bad turnovers. Monica McNutt is interviewing Julius Randle at halftime here. Cool. That's cool. Is that the new studio? The new studio looks fire. It's all white. It's all hold on. They're stealing my vibe. They're stealing my vibe with the white background. With the Knicks paraphernalia. They're stealing my vibe. Hold on. What are we doing? DiVincenzo's 3 for 9 from the field, 3 for 7 from 3. So all 3 of his shots come from 3-point line. He's got 10 points, knocked down a free throw. He's got 2 assists and a rebound. Quentin Grimes has 10 points, 3 assists and a rebound. He's 3 for 6 from 3 himself, 3 for 7 from the field. So all of the made field goals from DiVincenzo and Grimes have come from the 3-point line. Isaiah Roby is 2 for 2 from 3. Those 2 shots he's taking. He's got 6 points. Isaiah Hartenstein's 3 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3. Knocked down a 3. It's always nice to see. Remember, big man. He's got 7 points, 3 boards. Fournier has 1 point. He's 0 for 3. Daquan Jeffries, 2 points, 3 assists. 3 assists is nice to see from Daquan Jeffries. He's moving the ball. He's being a connector out there. I didn't know that was an aspect of his game that existed. And Ryan Arcidiacono, very unimpressive 6 minutes. 0 for 2 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. Did pick up an assist. And that's it from the Knicks side. From the Celtics side, they have been cooking all game long. Tatum's 7 for 9, 4 for 5 from 3, with 5 rebounds and 3 assists. He's got 23 points at halftime. Porzingis has 13 points at halftime. He's 3 for 6 from 3, 5 for 8 overall. Drew Holiday's 1 for 3, 4 boards, 4 assists, 2 points. Derek White has 9 points, 3 boards, and an assist. 3 for 6 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. Jaylen Brown has 10 points, 3 for 8 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3. Sam Hauser hit a 3, also got fouled on a 3. Al Horford hit a 3. Luke Cornett did nothing in his 4 minutes. He's got zeros across the board. Peyton Pritchard has 9 points. He's hit 3 threes. So what you're saying is the Knicks are getting stomped out. They are indeed. But do we have any more interesting games on the docket? Pelicans are playing the Magic. Let's see if anybody's playing for either team here. Zion is playing. I think Zion's played in all the preseason games. He's got 16 points. He's 6 for 8 from the field. Ingram's 8 for 16. He's doubled up the shot attempts that Zion's had. He's got 18 points. Everybody is playing. E.J. Liddell. I don't know if you guys know who E.J. Liddell is. E.J. Liddell is a 4-year Ohio State draft pick from the Pelicans. Actually, I believe he was drafted by Chicago and then traded to New Orleans. Why do I know so much about E.J. Liddell? Because I really like that kid coming out of college. I thought he was going to be a really good player. I think tore his ACL his rookie year before he could play in like preseason or the summer league or something like that, and didn't get to play at all. So I'm happy to see that he's finally back on the court. He played 6 minutes. He's got 2 points, a rebound, and an assist. Nothing special, but happy to see him on the court. One of the players coming out of the draft that I really, really liked. So I don't know. I'm just kind of rooting for him. But he played 6 minutes tonight. Kira Lewis, Dyson Daniels. Not much going on for New Orleans there. Franz Wagner's 8 for 11. Jeez Louise. Paolo's 2 for 9. Off the bench, Gary Harris is scoring. Cole Anthony scoring. Yeah, whatever. Victor, what's up, Victor? Talking about trade talks like Miles Turner and Karl-Anthony Towns and Drew Holiday, those big name players. Do you think they come play for the Knicks? Any of them? I don't, and I don't think they come to the Knicks at any point, and nor do I want any of them, if I'm being honest. I think Mitchell Robinson fits this team's play style way better than Miles Turner does. I like Miles Turner. He's a good player. I prefer Mitchell Robinson personally. Karl-Anthony Towns is just soft. He's not going to work in New York at all. And honestly, I think Julius Randle is better than him. It's crazy to say that Randle is a better decision maker than Towns, but Towns is just a truly awful decision maker, and he's just soft as a basketball player. He's just soft on the court. It's never going to work out with him in New York. He just doesn't fit the vibe of a New York Knick. Drew Holiday, they could have had Drew Holiday. They could have went on in and traded for Drew Holiday. They decided not to because he's a 33-year-old point guard who doesn't necessarily raise the ceiling of your team. He's a really good complementary player. Perfect fit in Boston after they traded Marcus Smart. Perfect fit in Milwaukee. Maybe not perfect, but awesome fit in Milwaukee alongside defensive studs like Brook Lopez and Giannis, and that team became a defensive juggernaut. Drew Holiday is a really good player. Just what is the point of him being on the Knicks when you have Jalen Brunson and you're already small in your perimeter player and your perimeter defense? I know he's a great defender, but like you can't teach height, and you need height on the perimeter. Those big names. So as far as those guys that you named, I don't think any of them come play for the Knicks at any point. And nor do I think the fan base wants any of them. Seriously, there's contingents of anybody who wants anybody, but overall, I don't think the fan base would even want them. And it's very clear and evident that if this front office wanted Karl-Anthony Towns, he'd be a Knick by now. If this front office wanted Miles Turner, that trade was available at multiple points throughout the regime, and they decided not to pull the trigger. And if they really wanted Drew Holiday, they could have went on in and sent them a package of like Quickly and stuff and picks that they have, and they didn't do that because, again, they're not ceiling raisers. No point in breaking up this team just for the sake of doing it. This team is significantly better with consistency and having the players come back after playing with each other for a multitude of years. So yeah, I think, and also they're just gonna leave their chips on the table and wait for a big fish. Now maybe they wait too long and it never happens and it never comes to fruition, but you swing for the fences. You don't swing for doubles, right? So when the Embiids become available, if Luka and Dallas doesn't work out and things start to get prickly there, did the Knicks sniff around trading for Luka at any point? Who's another big fish that could become available? The Giannis ship seems to have sailed with the acquisition of Damian Lillard, but let's see if there's anybody else. There's the Donovan Mitchell stuff that's still up in the air. Let's see. Milwaukee, Miami, Boston. Boston's really good. I don't think they have any interest in moving on from Tatum or Brown anytime soon. Like, they still have them in their primes. They'll just keep retooling around them. Yeah, Philly with the Embiid stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of Embiid at this point in his career. He's too injury prone. He's pretty soft. So I'm personally not interested in moving all our chips on the table for that kind of player. But I wouldn't hate it, obviously. Detroit's young and building. They're not moving anybody. Indiana's young and building. They're not moving anybody. Cleveland with Donovan Mitchell is the interesting one. But that'll take time. Brooklyn with Mikal Bridges. Is he a needle mover? Do you push all your chips on the table for Mikal Bridges? No, you don't. But he's an interesting player. Who does Chicago have? Zach LaVine. I know a lot of people really like Zach LaVine. I'm not the biggest fan of him. But I wouldn't hate it. I just don't like what we'd have to give up in order to get him. So that's a no on me. Charlotte doesn't really have anybody to trade for. Same with Houston. Minnesota with Towns we went over. Golden State wouldn't move anybody. Utah's not moving Markkanen or anything like that. Phoenix, they're not. I guess this is sort of the last hurrah for Phoenix. If the Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal sort of experiment doesn't work, they're sort of out of assets. Like, this has to work or you're moving on from one of those three. And even still, what kind of package are you getting back from those guys? Probably not great. But they could maneuver some stuff, I guess. But, you know, if after this season and maybe they try it again next season, if in 2 years, is Devin Booker's just like, hey, we tried it, had a ton of roster turnover. Let me go play with the Knicks and my former agent, Leon Rose, and all the connections that exist there, the Kentucky connections, all that stuff, World Wide West. Does the Devin Booker to New York thing becomes a storyline? Maybe, but that's way down the line. Then we have Denver, they're not getting rid of anybody. You have Memphis, they're not getting rid of anybody. The Clippers, those Paul George smoked this summer. But I don't think that an injury prone on the wrong side of 30 forward is the kind of guy you make the all-in trade for when you don't have the other star for him to complement. So, superstar. We have a star in Jalen Brunson, kind of a star in Julius Randle, but you would need a superstar in order for Paul George to sort of complement that player. Then you have the Lakers. They're not getting rid of anybody anytime soon. The Thunder, up-and-coming team. They're not getting rid of anybody. San Antonio, same thing. Portland, same thing. Dallas, we went over with Luka. Sacramento's not getting rid of anybody. They're kind of up-and-coming. Like, Fox isn't in the cards, even though, again, we already have Jalen Brunson, so that necessarily wouldn't really work out. And then New Orleans. I guess the only other one is the New Orleans thing with Zion Williamson. And would the Knicks take a chance on a guy who routinely has shown that he does not care about his NBA career? He's got a large contract. If you follow any of the off-the-court things that has happened with him, it doesn't seem great in terms of how seriously he's taking his profession. At some point, he's got to turn the corner, right? At some point. But New Orleans seems kind of fed up with him. The Knicks front office people seem full of professionals who may just look at him and say, not worth it, move on. So I personally don't see it happening, even though, like, Duke Zion is probably my favorite player I've ever gotten the privilege to watch. And it's crazy that I almost said his prime. He was 18 years old. That was his prime when he was 18. But I think his career trajectory is just, it's not what it was. We're done. We're done with superstar Zion Williamson, I think. He doesn't have the athleticism that he used to, and he's become a defensive liability. This has become Zion talk, which I didn't intend for it to. I was just trying to answer your question, Victor, if you're still here. But yeah, I mean, so what did we boil it down to? We boiled it down to we're crossing Giannis off now. There's the Embiid stuff. There's the Donovan Mitchell stuff. There's maybe some Mikal Bridges stuff. There's maybe some Zach LaVine stuff. Let's see. Phoenix in a couple of years. It'd have to be a couple of years. There's maybe some Devin Booker stuff. There was some Paul George smoke. And maybe in a couple years in the same boat as Devin Booker, maybe there's some Luka Doncic stuff. And that's pretty much it. Maybe some Zion stuff, but again, I don't think this front office is interested in dealing with that. I think they have a type. You can see the type that they have, the Josh Harts, the Dante DiVincenzo's, the Jalen Brunsons, the like come in and be a professional type of players. That's clearly not Zion. So there's that. Anyway, we're back from halftime. Thank you for the content. I love talking about future NBA stuff. One of my favorite things about the league. All right, we're back in it. Great question, Victor. I appreciate it. Here we go. DiVincenzo, step back three, can't get it to go. Loose ball and a foul. Derek White commits a foul, fighting with Mitchell Robinson for a loose ball. Grimes gets it into Sims. Sims has it up top, over to Deuce. Deuce comes to his left, snakes the pick and roll, gets to the foul line, little pull-up jumper over Derek White and knocks down the pull-up jumper. There we go. There we go, Deuce. I love to see it. Derek White has it up top. Deuce McBride guarding him. Gets it over to Jaylen Brown. Sims guarding Jaylen Brown. He's coming to his right. Over to Derek White. Tried to throw it inside to Holiday. Out of bounds on DiVincenzo. Good job from DiVincenzo. Cutting in front of Holiday there to save the possession. Would have been an easy layup for Holiday if DiVincenzo didn't jump it the way he did. Tatum going to inbound it here. Gets it over to Brown in the right corner. He's coming to his left. He's going to bring it back up. Takes it back to his right hand. Pump fakes, gets it over to Porzingis. Foul line, pull-up jumper over Mitchell Robinson. Can't get it to go. Sims with the rebound. Hands it off to Deuce. Deuce going to bring it down. Derek White going to pick him up. Hit ahead pass to DiVincenzo. Drives it down. Bounce pass to Jericho Sims, who drives it in. Leaves it off for Mitchell Robinson. And a hard foul from behind from Derek White. You could hear that smack through the mics. I heard that all the way over here. Don't hurt my guy, man. Chill. Chill. So Mitch Robinson going to the line for two. Let's see what his free throw form's looking like. Let's see if he's got a little bit more arc. Usually shoots them on the B line, as Clyde Frazier would say. Let's see if he gets it up. Yeah, he got it up higher. You could see it. There was some arc on that one. Mitchell Robinson knocks down the first free throw. You love to see it. He's got one more coming. Mitch hits the front rim, but it rolls up and in. There we go. Holiday has it, gets it over to Tatum. One dribble to his left, puts up the three over Grimes. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Sims. DiVincenzo bringing it down. It's a 14-point game. Can the Knicks crawl their way back into it? DiVincenzo driving it down, gets hung up in the air. Drew Holiday comes up with the steal. Another loose ball. DiVincenzo saves it, gets over to Grimes, and Grimes knocks down a three. Oh, ho, ho. The Knicks are storming back into this game. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. It's down to 11. It's down to 11. Jaylen Brown walking it down. Gets it over to Porzingis. Porzingis heads it up top. Mitchell Robinson guarding him. Hands it off to Tatum. Tatum coming to his left. They leave it off to Porzingis. Sims does a good job of coming up to contest them. They get it out to Drew Holiday. Deuce McBride runs them off. Now they kick it over to Brown on the right wing. Puts up the three. He was wide open. Can't get it to go. Quinn Grimes with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Quinn Grimes hits Deuce McBride up ahead. He spots up, shoots up the three. Derek White was late to contest, but did his best. Forced McBride a miss there. He picks up the rebound. He's bringing it down. Cross-court pass to Holiday. Holiday pump fakes. He's driving it down. Excellent defense from DiVincenzo. Holiday handling it. Gets to the front of the rim. Little ticky-tack foul on Sims. Sims, if you're going to foul him, you got to foul him harder than that. Drew Holiday able to take the contact and finish anyway. And one for Holiday. Holiday at the line for one more, knocks down the first one. Deuce McBride rushing it down, gets to the mid-range pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson comes up with a steal, leaves it off for Deuce. Deuce now, one dribble, puts up a three, can't get it to go again. He's going to pick up Tatum, who grabbed the rebound. He's bringing it down. Tatum, crossover dribble, coming to his right, pull-up jumper, up the dribble, can't get it to go. Long rebound, goes out to Jaylen Brown. It's going one-on-one against Jericho Sims. I weirdly like this matchup for the Knicks. Leaves it off the pick and pop for Porzingis. Porzingis puts up the three, can't get it to go. Sims comes flying in for the rebound, but a foul on Tatum, who tipped it out of Sims' hands, but he ran into him. Thought I pressed the timer button. Apparently I did not. It's 67-55 81. It's only a 14-point game. Seems a lot bigger, but it's only a 14-point game. Horford checks in here for Porzingis. And Deuce McBride bringing the ball down court. He's got it up top with Derek White guarding him. Coming to his left around the Grimes ghost screen. He's going to pull it back out. Tatum switches onto him. Gets it over to Grimes. And a foul. Nope, it was a timeout from Tom Thibodeau. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. 9:02 remaining in the game. My timer's slightly off. But it's 3 minutes into the third quarter. It's 67-81. It's only a 14-point game. Knicks kind of clawing their ways back into it. Big Task said, every time I see Drew Holiday, I think of Jimmy Butler. And when he told Holiday, he owns him. Yeah, that's going to haunt. That's going to haunt Drew Holiday. Why Budenholzer didn't just swap Giannis onto him and just put size on him. Jimmy Butler historically doesn't have the, like, you have generational defender in Giannis out there. Like, if you're Giannis, you got to be like, Coach, I got him. That's it. We're not going to let this guy continue to torch Drew Holiday. Great defender. But again, we talked about it earlier. It's a height thing. It's a height thing. There's nothing you can do about the height. So, absolutely torch Drew Holiday. And, well, I think that will always be part of his legacy now. That he got absolutely dunked on in the playoffs. And Jimmy Butler's a great player, and history's gonna remember Jimmy Butler very fondly, I think. In terms of just like the reputation he has as a player. But you can't let that happen to you if you're Drew. Like, at that point, you got to go to Giannis and be like, yo, we're switching. You pick him up. He's red hot. And I know as a competitor, he's probably like, I got him. I got him. But like, at some point, you don't got him no more. Like, it's okay. That's why there's 4 other guys on the court to help you out when you don't got him that time. Like, it's fine. Throw Giannis on him. Who was Giannis guarding in that game? Right? You had Lopez on Bam. Who was Giannis guarding? Caleb Martin? Go ahead, throw Giannis on Jimmy Butler. I'm sure Drew Holiday could have handled Caleb Martin in that moment. But that's a good call, Big Taz, because that also every time I see him reminds me of that. All right, here we go. We're back into it. DiVincenzo inbounding it, gets it into Deuce. Deuce has it on the right wing, coming to his right. Derek White guarding him, and a foul on Derek White. And the clock stops again. There was 4.7 on the shot clock. It's going to be reset back to 14. Not a great foul from Derek White. Grimes has it, inbounds it into Deuce. Deuce has it, coming to his right, around the Mitchell Robinson screen. Tatum switches onto him. He's pulling it out. Sims coming up to set the screen. He's coming to his left. Horford now switches onto him. Ooh, Deuce puts the dribble moves on, dribbles it back out. Puts up the 3, can't get it to go. Drew Holiday with the rebound. Quick outlet to Jaylen Brown, who's driving it down. Tries to finish with the left hand, can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson grabs the rebound, but a foul on Al Horford now. Mitchell Robinson's just awesome. He's just awesome. Another foul on the Boston Celtics. And they're in the bonus. 3.5 minutes into the quarter, and they're in the bonus. Hacking and whacking out there. How was my summer, Big Test? My summer was pretty good. Got a lot of work done outside of this, and then got this done. So my summer was pretty productive for the most part. I feel like I'm in a good spot to sort of focus on this now, right? My summer was about getting ready for this, handling business outside in my personal life and other stuff and my job and all of that, so I can come back and really focus on this. And I feel like I'm, setting this up. I feel good. How you feel, Big Task? How was your summer? Robinson misses 2 at the free throw line. Knocked out of bounds by Jericho Sims. Ball going back to the Celtics. After going 2 for 2 at the free throw line, Mitchell Robinson now misses 2 at the free throw line. Inbound it to Jaylen Brown. So still a 14-point deficit for the Knickerbockers. Can they close it to single digits? Jaylen Brown has it up top. Coming to his right. Pump fakes, leans in now. Puts up the mid-range jumper over around Sims and knocks it down. Made Sims look silly there. That's 2 points for the Celtics. McBride has it. Gets off to Quinn Grimes. Coming to his right. Pulling back. Picks his dribble up. Gets it over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo has it. Drew Holiday guarding him. Coming to his right. Jaylen Brown trying to guard him. And a blocking foul on Jaylen Brown. Another foul. Sending DiVincenzo to the line. I'll tell you what I didn't get to do this summer, Big Test. I didn't get to work out as much as I wanted to. Work kind of got in the way, and I really wanted to work on cardio and running this summer. And I did for like 2 or 3 weeks. I was really on it. I was waking up early. I was going out for runs. I was feeling good. And then it just petered off. It just fell off. Life got in the way. Work got in the way. Didn't have time to run the way I wanted to. So it was on and off. And now I'm a little sad and upset that I didn't take advantage of the nice weather this year. DiVincenzo goes 2 for 2 at the line, by the way. And Jaylen Brown drives it in and throws it down around a couple of screens, able to get all the way to the basket and throws it down. Lead up to 16. Make sure we got our timer going. Quinn Grimes has it, pulls it back out with a behind the back dribble. Gets it over to Sims, hands it off to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo coming to his right. Almost threw it away. Grimes has it, dribbling to his right, puts up the 3, knocks it down. There we go, Quinn Grimes. Get more into it, man. Get more active. Come on. Brown has it on the right wing. They bring a double team, gets it out to Holiday. DiVincenzo went for the steal. They swing it around to Tatum, who now dribbles down, gets into the paint, tries to finish around Sims. Good contest from Sims. Tatum tried to get a little too fancy. DiVincenzo with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Derek White going to pick him up. He has it up top, gets it over to Grimes. Grimes has it on the right wing now. Tatum guarding him, swings it over to DiVincenzo, spots up for a 3. Can't get it to go. Tried to draw a foul on Derek White. It was way off. 72-85. It's only a 13-point lead for the Celtics. Drew Holiday has it. Deuce McBride guarding him. Coming to his left. Excellent defense from McBride. Now gets it over to Derek White. Swings back out to Drew Holiday off the help from what's his name? From McBride. Loose ball. Celtics able to save it. Gets it over to Tatum. Sims blocks it. Saves it. Mitchell Robinson able to corral it. Gets out to Quinn Grimes. Quinn Grimes bringing it down. Coming to his left. He's going to pull it back out. Wait for his big men. Swings it over to McBride. McBride has it on the right wing. Jaylen Brown guarding him. See if they can cut into this lead a little bit more. Haven't been able to get over the hump. McBride has it, putting some dribble moves on Deuce. Putting some moves on Jaylen Brown. Swings it over to Quinn Grimes in the corner. He knocks down the 3 over Tatum. And it's a 10-point game. Quinn Grimes, 6 for 9 from 3. He's up to 19 points. This is what we wanted to see. Come on, Quinn. Heat up a little bit here. They get it over to Jaylen Brown. They double team him and leave Drew Holiday wide open in the corner, and he splashes a 3. What are we doing? It's 5:48 remaining in the game. Not in the game. In the third quarter. In the quarter. What was it? 5:48? We'll let the timer run another 12 seconds. Jaylen Brown, excellent defense on Deuce McBride on the final Knicks offensive possession before McBride found Quinn Grimes in the corner. Spacing. And Quinn Grimes has been knocking down shots all night. He's 6 for 9, excuse me. Big Tass said, my summer was busy. I hate corporate America. Who does like corporate America other than the people in charge of corporate America? You know what I mean? Like, who really benefits from corporate America other than the CEOs and execs who make the most money? You're right to hate it, big dog. You're right to hate it. Or should I say Big Task? But the Knicks clawing their way back, man. They're getting there, right? They're getting there. It's a 10-point game. Never mind. Drew Holiday was just left wide open. It's a 13-point game. But they got to get over that hump, get into the single digits, get it to around 8. But at least they're keeping it respectable, man. At least they're keeping it respectable. You know? When they were down, what was it, like 27 at one point? You just didn't want this to end up being like a 35-point game, and they were down 20 for pretty much all of it. That's what you didn't want. They're making it respectable. Most likely going to lose. It's fine. We didn't play any of our starters. That's the preseason. It is what it is. But Quinn Grimes isn't giving up. He's playing well. Sims is getting a little bit more engaged defensively. Mitchell Robinson is doing very Mitchell Robinsonian things. That's what he does. My guy, Big Mitch. Quinn Grimes was up to 19 points the last time we saw, right? Is that what they said? Quentin Grimes was up to 19 points, 6 for 9 from the field. All 6 of his made field goals have come from the three-point line. Same with DiVincenzo. McBride is 14. He's 5 for 14 from the field, 2 for 7 from 3. That's a... Oh, wow. Joe Mazzulla has picked up a technical foul. Cool. Cool. Love to see it. Ooh. Excuse me. DiVincenzo at the line taking the technical free throw. He knocks it down. It's another point for the Knicks. Back down to 12. All right, here we go. Deuce bringing it down. Start the timer again. Over to DiVincenzo, coming to his right around the sim screen. Goes under the basket, flips it up over Horford. Can't get it to go, but there's a foul call on somebody. Foul on Horford, so DiVincenzo going to the line for 2. DiVincenzo knocks down yet another free throw. You love to see it. Also, another underrated thing, we added another good free throw shooter for a team that really struggles to be a good, consistent free throw shooting team. And DiVincenzo knocked down his 3rd free throw after knocking down that technical foul. Knocked down both there. Tatum has it up top, gets it over to Brown with Sims guarding him. Brown has it. Coming to his left around the Horford screen, pulling it back out, going one-on-one against Sims. Sims sticking with him. He's got it on the foul line, kicks it over to Tatum. Tatum has it. Quinn Grimes guarding him. Little jab step, puts it up over Grimes, knocks it down. Smooth shot. Smooth shot from Tatum. Quinn Grimes has it. Off the handoff from Sims, puts up the 3, can't get it to go. McBride sneaks in for the offensive rebound, gets it out to DiVincenzo. He puts up the 3, can't get it to go. And then Drew Holiday picks up the rebound. He's bringing it down. Sims is going to pick him up straight away. Leaves it off for Brown. Brown puts up the 3. McBride with a flyby contest. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. And DiVincenzo sneaks in for the rebound. Able to save it away from a Celtic. Bringing it down. Bounce pass to McBride. Bad pass, but somehow it ends up back into the hands of the Knicks. They swing it around. Quinn Grimes wide open from the left wing. He knocks down yet another 3. Quinn Grimes is hooping. What does he do for a living, y'all? He hoops. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Go check Quinn Grimes on TikTok. What do you do for a living? I hoop. Tatum has it on the left wing. Grimes guarding him, coming to his right around the Horford screen. Swing it in the corner to Derek White. Bad pass. He's able to save it though. He's driving it down. Good defense from Deuce. And he forces the turnover, picks his pocket, picks it up. He's bringing it down. It's a 3-on-3. Deuce McBride going one-on-one against Tatum, high off glass, and he's able to convert with the left hand. Deuce McBride, another turnout for Joe Mazzulla. They're getting embarrassed, Boston. You're getting embarrassed. Our guys coming back. Our bench guys coming back. We're at 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go. Take another second off. Oof. Look at Deuce. Look at Deuce. That was another 2 for the Knickerbockers. It's down to 8. It's down to 8, people. They scored like 70 points in the first half, right? They've only scored 21 here in the third quarter. The Knicks defense turning it up, and it's been their starters. And obviously the Celtics have gotten sloppy. They're not taking it super seriously. I get that, 100%. I'm with y'all. I understand. I know where you're coming from. They've only scored 13 points here in the third quarter. Excellent defense from the Knicks. 16 points produced, 4 assists. Beautiful. Beautiful. We got another whole 12 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Big Dash, McBride with the Dr. J layup. Yes, sir. He did scoop that thing up high, too. You right. You right about that. He did hit him with the little scoopies. Got our final preseason game tomorrow. Don't forget, people, back-to-back. And we'll most likely see our regular rotation tomorrow. So it should be a fun game tomorrow. But then we got the whole week off before next Wednesday, where we go up against Boston. ESPN game. Is that an away game? Let's check right now real quick during this timeout. Is that an away game? No, it's at New York. It's a home game. Hell yeah, we're opening the season at home this time. Heck yeah. Anyway, we're back into it. McBride has it. McBride guarding Jaylen Brown here. Jaylen Brown trying to put the dribble moves on him, coming to his left, driving it down. McBride stands him up, steals the ball. Able to, the Hartenstein dies on the court too, able to save it over to Deuce. Deuce bringing it down. Oh, I love this. Let's get into it. Let's get active. McBride has it. Coming to his right around the sim screen. Stepping back, Tatum sticking with him. McBride going to keep it. Doesn't want to give it up. Calling Sims back up to set the screen. He's got it on the right wing. Picks his dribble up. Gets it over to Sims. Sims one dribble. Tries to feed Hartenstein. It's turnover. Tatum picks it up. Bringing it down. Gets it over to Holiday. Holiday has it. Tries to put the moves on Grimes. Able to fend him off with his body. Beautiful move from Holiday. Little fadeaway. Knocks down the midi. Push the lead back up to 10. Megan, what's up, Megan? Welcome back, welcome back. We missed you. We've been wondering where you were. Grimes has it up top, coming to his left, picks his dribble up. Back out to McBride. McBride crosses over to his left, kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes sets his feet, fires from 3, low deep, can't get it to go. Holiday comes flying in for a rebound. They throw it up ahead to Tatum. He's got it on the right corner. Grimes guarding him. Come to his right towards the baseline, now putting him in the post. Cross court pass to Brown, who's wide open. Hartenstein fly by. Jaylen Brown takes another dribble and knocks down the 3. And here comes Boston. Now they're taking it a little bit more seriously. Don't want to lose a game, lose a 27-point lead in the preseason, right before the season starts. You don't want that. Is Susan here? She is here. She was at least. Not sure if she's still in the chat. She might be in and out. It is a preseason game. I understand it. She was here earlier. She's been asking for you, Megan. She's been asking for you. All 3 games she's been here. She's been asking for you. But seems like Missoula was just like, what are we doing? Y'all want to like end this game real quick so you don't have to play the entirety of the fourth quarter to pick up this win? We want to go into the season with good vibes. We don't want to be the team in the preseason that lost a 27-point lead to a team playing their like second and third string guys when we were playing our regular rotation guys. Like we don't want to be those guys. So how about we like step it up a little bit and stop playing this like it's a scrimmage in practice, like it's a game on television. So like act like it. Wake up, y'all. At least that's the speech I would give. I'd be like, what are y'all doing? Like y'all know people can see you, right? Like this isn't practice. This isn't a scrimmage. This is a preseason game. This is a warm up. This is our last preseason game. Like pick it up. Get the dub. Win. They are not better than you. They're not playing their guys. They're not playing their starters. Like, what are y'all doing? So that's most likely what happened after that timeout. But Tibbs called the timeout, and it's back up to a 13-point game when the Knicks cut it down to 8 single digits. But we got a whole other quarter to go. And we're back into it. Here we go. McBride walking it down. Drew Holiday guarding him. Gets it over to Grimes in the left wing. Coming to his left. Picks his dribble up again, gets it in the Harnstein, backdoor pass back to Grimes. Grimes has it, kicks it out to Deuce. Deuce has it, 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Coming to his right, stepping back, driving to his left, kicks it over to Harnstein in the corner, puts up the three for Porzingis. Way off, barely grazes the rim. Tatum able to pick it up. Tatum bringing it down straight away. Grimes guarding him, coming to his right around the Porzingis screen. Driving it down. Grimes almost tips it away. Daquan Jeffries then picks him up. He's going to put Jeffries into the post. He's backing him down. Way stronger. Goes the other way. Lays it up and in. Over Jericho Sims, who came over to help too. Tough move from Tatum. Tough move from Tatum. I'm going to be here from season start this year. Happy to hear it, Megan. Happy to have you back. Drew Holiday tips the ball out of bounds with Deuce McBride handling. Grimes going to inbound it. Gets it in Harnstein. Over to Sims up top. Trying to get into the hands of Deuce. Good denial defense from Brown. Tatum now picks up Deuce. Deuce has it. He's got to do something. Pump fakes, leans in. No foul call. Gets it off the rim, though. It did hit the rim. The ref called the shot clock violation because she didn't think the shot hit the rim. It did definitely hit the rim. I could see it from here, from the television. So it's going to go back to the Knicks. And the Knicks had the offensive rebound anyway, so it's going to go back to the Knicks here. Should have been a foul on Tatum, though. Oh, what? It's going to be Celtics basketball. The Knicks had Jericho Sims had it in his hands. Or it was knocked out. Preseason for the refs too. They're talking this over, deliberating. Nobody knows what's going on. I think it should be a jump ball. Nobody had possession when the whistle was blown. Ball was knocked loose out of Jericho's hands, so they are going to give it to the Celtics, which I don't believe is the correct decision. Should be a jump ball. Inadvertent whistle. But what do I know, right? What do I know? Okay. Brown has it. Coming to his left. Off the screen for Porzingis. Pick and pop for Porzingis in the paint. Puts it up. Gets a nice soft touch off the front rim. Gets it to go. The lead back up to 17. Balloon back up. The Knicks made a little feisty run. The Celtics definitely picked up the defensive effort here. McBride has it, dribbling down, Holiday guarding him, leaves it off for Harnstein. Harnstein pump fakes, driving it down in the paint. Little floater with the left-handed over Porzingis, gets it to go. Good move. Good move. About a minute to go here. Holiday has it up top. Quinn Grimes guarding him. Down to 40 seconds. Holiday has it up top, coming to his right. Pick and pop with Horford. Horford has it. Pump fakes again. Now driving it to his right. Gets downhill. Gets swatted by Jericho Sims. What are you doing, big dog? What are you doing? 31 seconds to go here in the third quarter. So it's a 15-point game. Timeout for the Celtics. 1.4 remaining on the shot clock. They're going to have to catch and shoot. Maybe have enough time for a dribble or two. Maybe a move. Love the new setup. Oh, I appreciate it, Megan. I appreciate it. So far, all you guys who have come back and seen the new setup have, like, really complimented it. And I really appreciate it because I put in a lot of thought and work into making this work. And also a lot of money, you know? So I really appreciate you guys just kind of complimenting the new set. It's really why I do it, because I wanted something different. I wanted something a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more lively, something a little bit more alive rather than just a green screen behind me. So I really appreciate the love there, Megan. Really, really do. And it's your first time back, so I'll say it again. I've been saying it all preseason. At some point during the season, probably before the season, we might do like a little mini tour live stream where I'll take you through everything that I have hung up and why it's there and what it's meaning to me and all that stuff. But you know, some stuff's up here that I really love and is really sentimental to me, and some of the stuff is up here because I think it's cool, and that's really just it. But we'll go through it. we'll do a mini, like maybe like 30, 40-minute stream. Jaylen Brown catch and shoot off the inbound. Shot clock violation. He airballed it. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll do probably a mini stream before the season and just go through it. And then I'll take that VOD, I'll make it private, and then I'll just edit that down to a video. So we can go through it live, and you guys can ask questions if you want to. And then I'll just edit that down and put it into a video form. So I'll set that up at some point. So I have something to do this week on the channel, and you guys can look forward to that. All right, here we go. I forgot to turn the timer on. It's actually 15 seconds to go. Daquan Jeffries off the handoff from Sims, puts up the three and knocks it down. I like to see it, Daquan. I like to see it. About 10 seconds to go. This will be the last shot of the quarter. Hey, there's Susan Megan. Megan was asking for you, Susan. Boston swings it around beautifully. Horford puts up the three at the buzzer. Can't get it to go at the end of the quarter. And that's it. 88-100. It's a 12-point game. We're going to the fourth quarter. This is most likely when Boston turns to some of their bench guys. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe they're just going to stick with their regular dudes. I really appreciate these Knicks fighting and clawing back into this game. I really appreciate it. They could have just let go of the rope, but they didn't. That's not the vibe of this team. Not gonna lie, when Quinn Grimes has been on the court, we've been beating them. I feel like this is red line, ugly lead the rim. All right. Anyway, we can go through the box score real quick. I got stuck looking at something about the Knicks. So we can go through the box. Actually, let's go around the league real quick just to see what's going on, if there's anything interesting. Raptors, Bulls, Bucks, Thunder. How's the Thunder looking? Are they playing their guys? Oh, Bucks are looking good. I mean, Lillard's 1 for 8. But Malik Beasley, 6 for 10 from 3. He's got 20 points. Giannis has 12. Oh, we're back. Start of the fourth quarter already. As far as the Thunder goes, Chet Holmgren's 4 for 5 for 9 points. Jalen Williams, 15. Giddey with 12, 6, and 3. SGA with 7, 5, and 3. Lou Dort with 6 and 2. All right, let's get into this game. Let's see if the Knicks can pull off this little mini comeback. All right, here we go. Let's start it. 12 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Pritchard has it on the left side of the court. McBride guarding him, coming to his right around the Porzingis screen, kicks it over to Horford, now over to Hauser on the right wing, puts up the catch, shoot three, can't get it to go. Good closeout from Jeffries. Sims goes to corral the rebound, but he lets it go out of bounds. And they're going to say ball goes back to the Celtics because they say Sims touched it. And Deuce McBride comes up with a steal off the inbound. Banton was inbounding it. I let the timer run for too long. Spacing out a little bit. Quinn Grimes, 7 for 13 from the field, 7 for 12 from 3. All 7 of his made field goals came from the three-point line. Only took one shot inside the three-point line. Not really what I was expecting to see from Grimes tonight, but I like that he's getting his three-point shots up. Get him up. And Boston wins the tap. Get it over to Pritchard. Pritchard driving down. And he lays it up and in for Porzingis. Didn't lay it up and in. Laid it up for Porzingis on the alley-oop. And Porzingis throws it down. It's 2 points for Boston. Back up to a 14-point game. Hartenstein has it up top. Hands it off to Deuce. Deuce has it. Coming to his left around the Hartenstein screen. Getting downhill. Tries to finish around Porzingis. And Hartenstein throws down. I'm going to assume it wasn't. I'm going to assume it was an off the backboard pass from Deuce. It wasn't. It was a mislay. Hartenstein throws it down, the offensive rebound put back up. Porzingis, backdoor pass to Pritchard, who immediately hits Horford in the corner, who knocks down a three. And the Celtics are moving and grooving again, knocking down threes. McBride has it over to Fournier, back to Hartenstein up top. Hartenstein has it, looking for somebody to give the ball to, leaves it off for Fournier. Fournier coming down. Gets it over to Sims, back to Fournier. Fournier steps into it, puts up the three, can't get it to go. Hartenstein, offensive rebounder, kicks it out to McBride. McBride sets his feet, fires from three, off the back rim, can't get it to go. Hartenstein chases down the rebound, though. He's coming down, dribbling it, stops, leaves it off for Jeffries, swing it over to McBride. McBride has it up top, coming to his left around the Hartenstein screen. Porzingis switches on to Deuce, throws it into Hartenstein. He's able to lay it up and in over Delano Banton, who switched onto him. McBride guarding Payton Pritchard, fouls him on the perimeter, reaching in a little too much. It's beginning, almost forgot about preseason. I feel you. I'm just ready for the regular season to start already. Can't wait for it to start already. Van has it. Gets it out to Pritchard. Pritchard has it up top, coming to his right. Leaves it off for Porzingis. Porzingis puts it up over Deuce and swishes it. Pure shot from Porzingis there. Hartenstein tried to deliver backdoor cut to Deuce McBride. The pass was there, but it was a little too hot. McBride couldn't handle it. Wasn't entirely ready for it and sails out of bounds. (108-92). I forgot to give the Knicks their points. How could I? Pritchard puts up the three, can't get it to go. Out of bounds, going back to the Knickerbockers there. Ryan Arcidiacono checks in. Didn't have a good first half at all. Only played 6 points. Only played 6 minutes. It was really bad. Had a couple of turnovers. Missed shots too. Quan Jeffries throws a wild alley-oop pass to Jericho Sims and it sails out of bounds. Lead back up to 16. It's most likely going to balloon again with all our guys out. Mitchell Robinson's done for the night. Quinn Grimes might be done for the night. Right now we have Daquan Jeffries, Isaiah Hartenstein, Jericho Sims, Evan Fournier, and Ryan Arcidiacono out there. Delano Banton dribbling it down, steps out on the right wing, puts up the three, sets his feet, can't get it to go. Jericho Sims skies for a rebound. Quick outlet pass to Evan Fournier, who's bringing it down right side of the court. Hauser's gonna pick him up. Fournier has it, kicks it out to Arcidiacono. Coming to his left, hands it off to Jeffries. Back up top to Fournier. Fournier coming to his right. Tries to feed Sims in the post. He has it with Horford guarding him. Sims tried to throw an alley-oop to Hartenstein. I was so bewildered at what just happened. Wasn't even close. Hit the rim. Hauser puts up a three straight away. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. Arcidiacono comes up with it. Over to Arcidiacono up top. Banton guarding him. Hands it off to Fournier. Fournier driving it down. Gets into the paint. Gets absolutely swatted. They keep it alive. Gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein got put up that three, big dog. He's trying to bully Porzingis in the paint. Puts it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Excellent move, though. Timeout from Missoula. It's 92-108. About 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Big Taz said, well, my Giants are playing like trash, so I was forced to remember in this preseason. True. New York football hasn't been good. Although the Jets got a nice little win the other night. You know, I say nice little win, like they didn't just beat one of the best teams in the NFL, who was unbeaten. But you know what I mean. Jets aren't really doing anything. But this season with Rodgers out with an injury, you can't do anything with Zach Wilson as going back. You just can't. It's just not a thing. But with our guys most likely done for the night, take a look at their final box scores. Let's see. Let's go to this game. So Sims has 2 points and 10 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson ended his night in 21 minutes with 12 points and 7 rebounds. McBride had 16 points, 6 assists. It's a nice little stat line. He is 6 for 18 though, not great efficiency. DiVincenzo 3 for 12 from the field, 3 for 10 from the 3-point line, 15 points overall, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Grimes with 22 points, 7 for 13 from the field, 7 for 12 from 3. Only took 1 2-point shot tonight. 2 boards, 3 assists. Harnstein off the bench with 13.6 boards. Isaiah Roby played 8 minutes in the first half. Let's see if he gets in here in this fourth quarter. He hit 2 threes for 6 points. Daquan Jeffries hit a 3. He's got 5 points. And that's pretty much it. Fournier's hit a free throw, but overall he's 0 for 5, 0 for 2 from 3. And that's everyone who played so far tonight. Jalen Martin hasn't gone in. The young kid who we drafted, we didn't draft him. We signed him after this year's draft. Charlie Brown Jr. hasn't gone in. Dylan Windler hasn't gone in. Dwayne Washington hasn't gotten in. Jacob Toppin hasn't gone in after the first game. You'd think tonight would be the night he would play, but Nathan Knight also hasn't gotten in. So we'll see. We'll see if any of these dudes get in here. I'm interested in seeing Jacob Toppin a little bit more. Why not? Interested in Jacob Toppin. I don't know about you guys, but this isn't the most entertaining game in the world. I'll see you guys during the regular season. Good to stop by. Happy to see you, Megan. Happy you stopped by in the preseason, but we'll be locked and loaded and ready to go for opening night of the regular season. Can't wait to see you. They had Hauser coming off a couple of screens. Good chase from Daquan Jeffries. Hauser able to knock it down anyway. Arcidiacono has it up top. Payne Pritchard guarding him. Gets it over to Fournier in the right wing. Hauser guarding him. Cross-court pass to Daquan Jeffries. Sets his feet, fires from the left wing. Can't get it to go. And Roby does a good job keeping it alive. Fournier, one dribble, puts up the 3. Can't get it to go. Roby, another good job of keeping it alive, and he flips it up and in with the right hand. Nice stuff from Roby. A little impressed by him. Ban coming to his right off the Cornet screen. Creates some separation. Puts it up over Jeffries. Can't get it to go. Jaylen Brown keeps it alive. Pritchard, deep 3 from Pritchard. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Cornet and Harnstein got tied up. Foul on Harnstein. A little over 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. We're almost out of our misery, guys. We're almost out of our misery. I know. We got our third string dudes in here. Boston's got their third string dudes in here now. It's 100% a preseason game, officially. I get it. I know. We only got 7 minutes to go, though. That's O'Shea Brissett driving it down. Another foul on Harnstein. Why y'all keep stopping the clock, man? Why y'all keep fouling? Let the game end. Harnstein's third personal foul. O'Shea Brissett going to the line for 2 here. It's 94 to 111. Brissett misses the first free throw. The Knicks have Arcidiacono, Evan Fournier, Daquan Jeffries, Isaiah Harnstein, and Isaiah Roby out there as O'Shea Brissett misses both free throws. For the Celtics, they have Payton Pritchard, Luke Cornett, Sam Hauser, Delano Batten, and O'Shea Brissett out there. Like I said, it's definitely a preseason game. Jeffries has it, swings it over to Arcidiacono, puts up the 3, can't get it to go. Brissett with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Gets it over to Pritchard, coming down the middle. Jeffries going to pick him up over to Banton, back to Pritchard, swings it over to Hauser. Hauser puts up the corner three, can't get it to go. Fournier with the rebound, he's going to bring it down. About 6:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fournier puts up the floater all around the Hartenstein screen, gets it to go. Well, there were some interesting moments in this game, don't you guys think? Some interesting moments. They get it over to Brissett on the right wing, on the left wing, excuse me. Driving it down to his right, creates some space over Hartenstein, puts it up, can't get it to go. Long rebound goes back out to Brissett, tries to lay it up and in, can't get it to go. Cornette tries to tip it up, can't get it to go. Loose ball goes out to Arcidiacono. He's going to bring it down. Over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein has it, driving it down to his left, kicks it over to Jeffries. Jeffries puts up the three, and he swishes a three. Okay, Jeffries. Definitely a good sign. I like Jeffries. I like Jeffries a lot. Pritchard has it, coming to his right around the Cornette screen. Bumps into Arcidiacono, but it's a foul on Arcidiacono. Big task. I'll be back tomorrow if you're doing the preseason game. I am 100% doing the preseason game. All our guys should be playing tomorrow, so it should at the very least be an entertaining game to see our guys hoop again. And then we're off and ready to go. We got a week off, and then we're off and ready to go. Payne Pritchard misses the little floater in the lane. Hartenstein with the rebound. They're pushing in transition. Hartenstein tries to deliver a backdoor pass. Cornette tips it. Hartenstein keeps it. Gets it out to Roby. Roby driving it down. Back to Hartenstein. He's going to step back. Gets it over to Fournier. Fournier driving it to his left. Puts up a deep three over Pritchard. And he swishes a three. Yay. About 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. We're more than halfway through it. 10-0 run for the Knicks. It's an 8-point game. The score no longer matters. It is what it is. They get it over to Pritchard on the right side for a three, and he misses. O'Shea Brissett snatches the rebound. Doesn't go back up with it. Kicks over to Pritchard on the right corner again. He can't get it to go again. Another loose ball. And Hauser puts it up and in. Hartenstein looks exhausted. He looks exhausted. Looks like he jammed his finger or something. He's holding his hand. About 4 minutes to go here. Fournier puts up another foul line jumper, and he gets it to go. Fournier does a great job of playing against these third-string guys. Wonder why. It's about his level of play right now in the NBA. Wild pass from Banton. Sails out of bounds, but they say the Knicks tipped it. It's going to go back to the Celtics. I thought we were going to go to a commercial break. Good thing. We're going to stay in it. Nathan Knight checks in for Hartenstein. See how Nathan Knight plays. I like Nathan Knight. Had some good, interesting moments for the Timberwolves last year. Hauser pump fakes. Quan Jeffries flies by. He's able to put it up and in. About 3:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. Fournier has it coming to his left around the Knight screen. Keeps it. Foul line jumper. Can't get it to go. Brissett snatches the rebound. Pritchard's going to walk it down. Coming to his right around the Cornette screen. Kicks it over to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Now over to Cornette. Hands it off to Hauser. Hauser puts up a deep three. Misses it. Long rebound. Arcidiacono picks it up. Quick outlet to Fournier. Fournier kicks in the corner to Roby. Roby has it in the corner. Pump fakes from three. Now driving it down. Bullies his way into the paint. Flips it up. Can't get it to go. Loose ball. You got to get that to go in, Roby. Got to get it to go in. We're under 3 minutes to go here. 116-104. It's a 12-point game. Time winding down. We got somebody for the Knicks at the scores table getting ready to check in. Who's that? Camera won't pan over to them. Pritchard has it up top. Blows by Arcidiacono, tries to go for the flip up and under, gets it to go. I think that's Jacob Toppin. Like I said, I'd like to see Jacob Toppin, but it's only 2.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. He's not going to be able to do much. Fournier bounce past the Knight, swings over to Roby, sets his feet, he fires from three, and he knocks it down. Roby with another three. And I forgot to count the Celtics 2 from Pritchard. Banton has it up top straight away. Fournier guarding him. Quan Jeffrey switches onto him. About 2 minutes to go. Over to Pritchard. Pritchard coming to his right. Jeffrey's guarding him. Gets swatted at the rim. Pritchard, like a true Celtic, whining to the officials. Nathan Knight driving it down, and there's a foul call. And that's TV timeout. We're under 2 minutes to go. It's an 11-point game, 1:49 remaining. Last commercial, y'all. Last commercial break, and then we're out of here. Everyone is pretty much gone. I appreciate the 4 people still left in chat. Shout out to you. But I'm gonna stay here to the final buzzer because why not? What's the difference, right? What's the difference? And if Jacob Toppin gets in, I'd like to see it. I'd like at the very least to see it. Harnstein ends his night with 13, 8, and 2. Isaiah Roby's got 11. He's 3 for 3 from 3. Quinn Grimes leads us in scoring with 22. Pritchard with 11 off the bench. 4 for 13 from the field. 3 for 10 for 3. Tatum went off 28 points in 30 minutes. Porzingis had 20 points in 28 minutes. He was hooping too. Holiday had 10. Brown with 17. That's pretty cool. That's cool, I guess. Solid preseason outing. There's not even any of the good games on, man. That's the thing. Bucks Thunder, but they weren't really playing well. Giannis is 8 for 12, 18 points, 10 boards. Dame was only 2 for 10, 0 for 5 from 3. Yeah. OKC, Holmgren with 15. Jalen Williams with 18. SGA with 10. Giddey with 19. Yeah, it's a rough night for the NBA. It is just preseason. Regular season literally can't come here soon enough. Should we go live? I'm gonna ask y'all during the next stream. Should we go live for Tuesday, opening night? Right? Let's see what the games are real quick. I know there's only 4 of us in here. I get y'all. I'm with y'all. So I'll ask you guys, but I'll pose the question again tomorrow night when presumably more people are going to be here. But tomorrow, Thursday, 20th, Friday. Oh wow, preseason goes on till Friday. All right, Tuesday. They got Lakers Nuggets 7:30, and then Suns Warriors at 10. Should we do those games? It's opening night. Why not? Why not? Maybe not Suns Warriors, just a little late, but definitely Lakers Nuggets. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Who knocked down the free throw? Someone knocked down the free throw. Delano Banton driving it down. Had nowhere to go. Gets blocked by Arcidiacono. Goes out of bounds. 108-18, 118. 1:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Susan said, big task better be a Buffalo Bills fan. The Giants and Jets are definitely breaking hearts. They are. Although the Bills aren't that far. I mean, they're not breaking hearts, but kind of, right? Bills aren't having a great season. They're having a good season. Not a great season, though. I think they've definitely been a disappointment. Josh Allen is definitely regressing. Banton misses a free throw. 1:30 remaining here. Let the time run a little too long. Arcidiacono is going to walk it down. Roby gets it over to RJ Diacono. Cross-court pass to Charlie Brown. That was Charlie Brown, not Jacob Toppin, getting ready to check into the game. Arcidiacono has it, driving it down to his left. Ooh, nice little smooth move from Arcidiacono. Can't get the little roll to go in, though. And here we go. Final minute. And hit a free throw. O'Shea Brissett driving it down. Foul on Roby. Susan said Embiid is too much of a crybaby to play in New York City. You have to keep decisions on hand. True. I'm not. I really loved Embiid when he was first coming up. And he finally got healthy and he started playing and he started showing his potential and the kind of player he is. And I thought, yo, this dude's dominant. I miss dominant center. So when Embiid started coming around, I was like, that's my guy. I love this dude. One of my favorite players in the league. And as he's gotten older and he's played a little bit more and he's just a crybaby, man. Like, just hoop. God. But anyway, not the Knicks' problem. Roby puts up a three, can't get it to go. Loose ball, Celtics pick it up. 40 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter, everybody. And then we're done for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. There's not much to talk about here. Really nothing happened. Knicks didn't play most of the dudes. Quinn Grimes looked good. Knocked down some threes. Knocked down 7 threes to be specific. Cornette with a lob pass. Who else played well? Mitchell Robinson played well, of course. And that was, that's it. I mean, Hartenstein did his thing. DiVincenzo had some moments. He looked good. McBride looked pretty good. But, what are we going to do? There's 12 seconds left on the clock. And Brissett fouls Fournier. So Fournier is going to go to the line for 2 here. It's 108, 123. Fournier knocked down a free throw. Okay. He's got one more free throw coming. And he goes 2 for 2 at the line. Pritchard's going to walk it down. And that's going to be the end of the game, y'all. That's going to be the end of the game. And that's it. And the buzzer sounds. And I think I'm out of here. I didn't let my timer run down to 0. Let's let the timer run down to 0 before we out. If Dante doesn't step up, I'm changing my spaghetti sauce. He's going to be good, Susan. He's going to be good. I promise you. I promise you. We're going to love him. He's going to be great. But that's it. We're out of here. Not much to talk about. Not much to dive into. Let's get out of here. See you guys tomorrow anyway. So, all right. I'm out. That's it. Not much to talk about. It was cool. Love seeing Knicks. I love seeing live basketball, so there's that. But anyway, we're out. See you tomorrow for when the Knicks take on the Wizards in their preseason finale, where they'll most likely play most of their starters. So see you then. Come back tomorrow. Same time, 7:15. Game's at 7:30. Tip-off will probably be around 7:40. So